just that the stream key was wrong.
Oh.
No. Well,
Hi.
what was it then?
Hello?
Wait, let me see if I can sing.
Donnie, is that you?
What song do I know? This is
I'm
a
bringing
real
the
test to
sexy
see.
back. Yep.
Wait, I'm trying
No?
to think of a song that I can
Sing a
maybe
Christmas song. That's easy, no?
Rudolph. Oh yeah, wait, no, the one with Mariah Carey. What did she say?
All I want for Christmas is you.
I don't. No, I'm nervous because you guys are here. I'm not gonna actually try. But you guys have done that, right? You recorded yourselves
I have.
just
I
to
don't know
see
if
if you could sing.
She's recorded herself.
Have you recorded?
One time when I was like 7 years old, I was in a dance company, and this guy saw me dance, and he came to my parents and was like, "She could be a star.
Really?
Yeah, she needs to be like a singer." But he didn't even hear me sing.
Oh my god,
He was
sing.
like, no, I can't.
He didn't go off. He went based off her looks.
Based on my
okay.
dancing and my
your looks,
personality,
yeah.
I
It's
guess.
Well,
okay, we
honestly,
can dub
that's
her
how it is
voice.
in Hollywood. It's mostly based on your looks.
And
Did it
he
go
was
away?
like, "You can be a singer. We'll just auto-tune you." And I couldn't sing for shit.
It's $29.92.
And I recorded a song with him in his studio.
Wow,
Like my parents took
he really
me.
wanted you.
But I couldn't sing. There was no
This
way.
little girl has talent.
I was like the 1920s. He probably was just a pedophile.
No.
Because I don't remember him like being like a producer or anything. He never made a star.
Just came off the streets. Hey, kid, you're gonna be a star. You have the look, the talent.
Yeah, and then like he was just waiting for my parents to get lazy and leave me with him, and then he was
That's
just
how they do
diddle
it.
me or something.
That is
Isn't
like all the
that-
That's
story.
like
Like a story?
pedophile 101.
Yeah.
Textbook pedophilia.
Yeah.
Textbook pedophile. I should have thought
Guys,
of that.
Should I put on my sweater? Do I look better with the sweater or without?
you're good.
What did you have without?
No, I like that.
No, I like what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Just with the black? Okay.
Welcome to Midnight
Sorry.
with your host, PapaBear.
Yeah,
If I get pulled over by a cop, like my
Your mess smells of wine,
I know.
lady.
1 and go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Midnight Pouridge with your host, yours truly, PapaBear. And tonight is going to be the 2-hour special featuring yours truly, Donnie
Hello.
and Celeste. We're bringing them back for this special event.
He wanted us back.
I wanted it back.
popular
specifically.
demand.
Yeah, Poppy.
No, everybody liked the 2 episodes with you guys. I would have had Celeste, Asia, but she got in trouble.
Oh, so I was your second choice? Who was the second
yeah,
choice?
yeah.
Who was the second choice?
I'm not gonna even go there. But welcome. Oh shit. Hopefully you guys have a glass of wine like we do.
Yes.
It's been a while since the last podcast. It just we're waiting for a new camera and we got it and it looks great. Do you guys like this setup? It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You
we
got
have
the RB
Arby's
sign in the
back.
background. It's iconic. Hopefully later on we can make shirts and it has like the RB sign.
And they sponsor you.
Yeah, and they sponsor us. That would be great.
And like we eat gyros on camera,
Ooh.
ASMR style. I'm down.
I'm eating my gyro.
Yes.
Why do you think people like ASMR?
Oh my god, I love ASMR.
It's everything.
I fall asleep to ASMR.
You fall
Every
asleep
night.
to ASMR?
I fall asleep to ASMR and mukbangs like all the time.
Oh yeah? You
I
just like the
Yeah, like specifically Trisha Paytas. The way that she eats,
Oh, yeah?
she's like,
The
and then she has
snapping.
such big lips because of her lip injection. So she's like, like that, and
I
it's
feel
like so
like
satisfying.
She does eat messy too. Like I've seen her eat like an egg sandwich, and the yolk is
Yeah,
just
she
on
eats
her like
messy.
thumb, and she licks the yolk, and it's just like satisfying.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just sad. I don't know. And she doesn't edit her videos at all. It's like a 53-minute video of her just eating like a lot of food.
Yeah.
Would you date somebody that did videos like that?
Yeah. 100%.
Would you want them to like sleep next to you and be like,
Probably, because then they would get me more into food because I love food. So
Yeah.
that would be funny.
I sleep to ASMR every single night for the past 4 years.
Oh yeah?
Yes, like I I
It's just
can't
like-
sleep without it.
It's just so
Even on
soothing
a
to fall
vacation.
asleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially if you know the YouTuber and you like them, then you're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep to the sound of her voice.
Well, we wanted to do a mukbang, but just no time.
No.
I mean, we could still order.
We can still order, but maybe next time. I don't think people want.
Because I really wanted to try out. Pizza Hut. They have the triple threat box right now. It's only for holiday. Only ends after December. So I want to try that because it has like 2 pizza boxes that you like slide out, and on the bottom is like the desserts, like breadsticks and then like cinnamon rolls and stuff. It's like so
Yeah, it
good.
looked cool.
Maybe
When
did.
somebody will send us a pizza that's watching.
if anybody out there wants to send us a
Please.
Send it to
pizza,
the studio.
our number. I'm just kidding.
I'll send a foot pic.
Oh my god, I'm like obsessed with like feet pics, like
Yeah?
people. Yeah, like not like buying them and
Uh-huh.
into
No, yeah,
feet, but I love like when people make a living doing that.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's
'cause I'm
cool.
like,
That's the easiest job in the
Yeah.
world.
Like, look at me too.
I know.
But,
my friend used to do that in high
Yeah?
school. Yeah, she would sell.
She would sell her feet pics before all like everything.
Yeah, in high school. Yeah.
Oh, like high school for
how
her is like
much,
like
though?
3 years ago now.
It was like,
Like
yeah,
a
like
hot
4
Cheetos.
years ago. I was a senior.
She's young.
Yeah.
4 years ago, so like more like 6 years ago, because it was like sophomore year.
Oh,
When I
okay.
was, so like 2015.
Who would she
2014.
sell them to?
To just like random people online
Oh yeah, that's
Imagine
crazy.
going to jail for like
buying a foot pic.
yeah, but like it's
Oh.
pedophilia because like
Knowledge
she's
the viewers,
underage.
guys. We have,
Sup,
some-
guys? I hope you guys are watching. I hope you're drinking with us, relaxing. We're gonna talk about different stuff. I wanted to.
Or
What do you think about the people that have OnlyFans? Like,
Oh, I'm all
you-
for sex work.
oh shit.
Any type
Yeah,
of sex work.
I think sex workers deserve more props to them. But what gets me mad is the YouTubers that ruin it for the actual sex workers, because then they go
The
and they
celebrities.
yeah,
too?
they go and they only post like them in like a bra. And like they take all their clientele for like the actual sex workers like Ashley Reed, Lana Rhodes.
Didn't
I know all the names of the actual porn stars, but yeah, that use like at OnlyFans, and like Bella Thorne, like she messed it up for everyone
Yeah.
because she raised like 2 million, and like
a day.
she was saying that she was gonna be naked on her OnlyFans, but instead she was like, it was just her in a bra and underwear.
Yeah, she promised people full nude.
Yeah.
And she had the bra and underwear. So like
So,
they were saying that they were scams.
yeah. So then OnlyFans now is stricter with their guidelines. So
Oh,
they
really?
kind of like ruin it for the actual like sex workers that do OnlyFans. So
I think what we need to do is probably legalize sex work.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think
sex
it would be
workers
more better
have
for the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tax it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
just like Las Vegas.
Yes, and then you what you
Everything
wanna
is
do
legal.
have
Every-
protection.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Well,
legal in Las
It's
Vegas.
a certain place, like a certain area in Las Vegas where prostitution is legal. But it's like, I mean, it's very rare that prostitution's legal.
I can't hear her in my.
Oh, am I not being loud enough?
No, I
I
can't
can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You can hear?
Oh, I
Okay.
can hear everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's crazy. No, do you think it's weird for someone to buy off of somebody that had OnlyFans?
No,
No.
if you want to. I haven't, because I mean, I just don't watch porn. So
Well, I don't.
I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have.
Bought from OnlyFans?
I bought.
from who?
Well, there's strippers here.
Oh,
So-
really?
Oh, you're
Oh.
local.
Yeah, you're supporting
I
You're
stay local.
local.
I support
You
my local
support
businesses.
Local. Amen.
I support you.
should.
No, I have, and
I know actual sex workers. I'm friends with actual sex workers, and they've made money off of sugar daddies, and they've
Hmm.
made money off of pics and vids, and I think it's. I mean,
It's
I think
amazing.
It's a job just like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just because I can't deal. I don't like scripted porn. I don't like the theatrics. Theatrics? Huh?
Really, I appreciate a good
yeah?
theatric. I appreciate a
No, I like the
script.
rawness. Somebody going in, hey baby. Bah, bah, bah.
So that homemade stuff. That
Yeah, I like the
pure
homemade.
fantasy. Pure fantasy.
Yeah, like baby, let me get my phone. Let me record us.
Oh my god.
Oh
or
my
with the
God.
title, this college chick let me record our first time.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it's like, like an iPod. And iPod Touch.
Yeah, right.
It's funny.
It's like, oh, it's raw, it's homemade.
Yeah, and it's I don't know. I like it. Amateur.
I don't know. I don't watch porn, but I just rather have the person, like physical, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
person. Yeah.
So you don't do all that like by yourself and all that stuff.
I have people.
No,
No,
I
I'm just
don't.
kidding.
I just like people.
But still support local. If
Yeah,
you can.
but yeah, still
if
support.
if you need that partnership, go ahead.
Hey, if you need a
OnlyFans will pass
sponsor,
it.
you can.
I met a girl once at one of my gigs, and the girl came up and she's all like, I do OnlyFans, and I didn't have an idea what OnlyFans was, and I was like, oh, so you're a content creator? She's like, no, I'm a stripper.
That's the
You're
same
creating
thing. You're
content.
creating content.
Yes.
Yeah.
It takes effort, time.
Yeah.
You're putting the lighting. You're putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
It
And you're
just-
putting more yourself out there than anyone else.
Yeah.
I appreciate a good angle. You know, I appreciate it.
Angles
I'll
are
tip
everything.
to that. I feel weird like
Online
saying I buy OnlyFans.
I like it. I think we should like support because
No, yeah, yeah.
I think like since the internet, we've always gotten we're so used to porn being free, and it's like we expect it to be free. So I feel like when OnlyFans came on the scene, they're like, "Well, porn's free. Why would you pay for something? Let a girl make $1
Yeah.
or $5.
Just
like,
support.
yeah,
But
what
do
does
you-
it matter if there's you can watch your porn for free, but if there's people out there willing to pay, why would you stop that?
You-
They're asking me, what kind of merch do local strippers sell?
Oh, merch? Oh, I've seen like them offer like panties and
They are
Lingerie.
really
Custom
getting all
videos.
in the business.
huh?
Yeah.
That's merchandise, panties.
Yeah,
That's like
you
buying-
sell,
that's
they
like
buy
buying a
panties
shirt.
for like at the cheap store and then sell it to like $50.
Uh-huh.
Boom, you have some of these.
Vids, personal messages.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like you can. Some sell sexting and all that stuff.
Internet girlfriend.
Yeah, they'll like.
And we're out
They'll
here
do
giving them
custom
for free.
videos.
I
Yeah. They'll do videos where they're like, "Oh baby," like they'll talk to you like they're your
Oh, the girlfriend
boyfriend.
experience.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's
I love that everything can be sold. Even an experience, like a girlfriend experience, like you can buy that. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
I think
That's true.
I think in the
actually.
time like this,
Like Disney World is literally an experience. When you go to Disney World or Disneyland, it's just for experience, like to immerse yourself in a different world that you know is not real.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Disney World, they have a lot of restrictions. Like, they're not allowed to, obviously, like,
oh
cuss.
yeah,
They're
isn't
also
like
not
Disney
allowed.
World dirty or?
They're not allowed to, like, carry anyone's child. Like, even if you're like, oh, can you take a picture with my child? Like, they cannot. Because if they're a liability, if they, like, drop the child, then yeah. Disney is, like, so strict with everything.
They
you-
lost $1 billion since the pandemic. They lost $2 billion.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think go back to sex working? Do you think they're making a lot of money now because of the whole pandemic situation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Loneliness, like you said, they're selling
Companionship.
companionship. They're selling
You know you have to
experiences.
spend some money.
And then right now with COVID,
I know, you just said you bought some.
yeah. Would you have bought it had it not been a pandemic?
I would have bought every car. I'm always lonely.
Here's your local sad boy,
Yeah.
Papa Bear, coming at you.
If you want to send me naked pictures,
No, I'm just kidding. Don't send me naked shit.
For the ones barely tuning in, what do you have to say to them?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Glad
Right now
you're here.
we just
If
started.
you have any questions, any subjects you want us to talk about,
Yeah,
leave
we
it in
had
the
a
comments.
list. We had a list of what we were gonna talk about.
Well, I in your list, you were talking about like being confused about your sexuality, like when you first, because you're lesbian,
And
and
you identify as like lesbian.
no
Right.
bi, no
yeah,
pan.
no. Well, I could say I'm not gonna
You said
just
that if you
label-
met like a pretty boy and he was like straight feminine, you would like okay.
Like,
Yeah,
Okay,
then it
so
would be
Harry
like okay,
Styles.
yeah. So it's like maybe, but I lean more towards
Women.
girls. Yeah, that's where I'm
What
more.
about monogamy?
What's that?
When you only have one partner, and then you have when you're polyamorous, it
Uh-huh.
means that you can maybe have more partners.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
more
like two
sexual-
girlfriends.
Oh, I think I would do poly like now whenever I'm young, but not like for serious. Not like seriously. Yeah.
So you'd be open to the experience of polyamorous.
Yeah, the
but
experience.
Would
You
you
do
go into
wanna
like
be
a
monogamous
couple
in the
already?
end. Oh, a throuple.
Yeah, say there's a couple and they like you and you like
No,
them.
we would all have to be new at the same time because then I would
Well,
feel
you
left
can't
out.
beg her. We can't be choosers. But it'll be new for you both.
No, I would be like, no, all
And they'll
three of
guide you
us. All
through the
like I
experience.
can't just like join in like a couple. Like it would have to be like all three of us go on a date and we're getting to know each other and all of that, all
I
of
can see
that,
that.
like that. Because I don't want to just like join in a couple. Like no,
No, I was in a threesome once and
I've never done a threesome.
no,
Oh.
I didn't like it.
Really?
Because the guy was like telling me what to do.
You go like,
You fuck her here, you lick her there, and I'm like, oh,
Ew, was he a Leo?
hey, what's your sign?
I know Leos are
So
bossy.
You had a devil's threesome.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't know. It wasn't for me. It was just weird. Somebody telling me.
I
what
would
to
do it with
and-
two girls because that would be really fun. But like after the club, after a night out, you
After
know?
the club.
Like a young, fun.
You gotta
Yeah.
schedule it. You're
Leaving.
older now. You have to like set up arrangements.
I think at your age that you would have to
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah, I
it.
have to schedule. I'm
At
like,
21?
hey, is your vagina open at 8:30 on a Wednesday?
Yeah, like
Do you
right.
have a
Because-
babysitter?
Because I'm
Yeah,
like a
see, yeah,
babysitter.
like, you
Do
would
you have a
you would
babysitter? I
really-
have this great one.
Yeah,
for
you would really have to plan. You would.
I do. I don't have my son this weekend.
For me, I would just do it if it was on the spot, and then I'd be like, oh, okay.
She's like a beautiful lesbian. She's gonna be at Briar on dollar vodka
Mm.
night. She's gonna meet two girls, and it's just gonna happen when your ass needs a babysitter.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
Lucky
you need to
you.
make sure you don't open in the morning.
Yeah.
You don't work.
I work. My
You're, like, two
arthritis.
different, like,
Mm-hmm.
places
My
in
sprained
life.
ankle.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh well, I had to be home like at 9 p.m. The nanny leaves at 9 p.m. So
Hey, when you get older, you meet people that have kids, and it just has to.
true. None
Yeah,
of my
too.
friends have kids yet.
Well, you're 21 now.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah.
aren't you? Didn't you already have a kid at 21?
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, I did have a kid at 21, but
Yeah.
I wasn't partying. I wanted the whole family life.
Some people are like that. I know some people that are like getting married at my age.
I get excited for family game night, not game night.
Oh, you did.
Like, yes, let's do stuff as a family. But no, it's different when you're older. No.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, like, I was telling Donnie beforehand, like, because she just turned 21, and it's like, damn, like, when I was 21, I was, like, every weekend at the bar, blacking out, vomiting in places, like,
Yeah?
in neighborhoods, like, nice neighborhoods, and it sucks, because, like, she's, like, stuck at home because of this damn pandemic, and
Yeah,
it's, like,
I haven't really gone to like a club. Well, when I was 18, that's when I told her like I right away went to like Juarez and went to like the gay clubs and stuff. And I have a friend that's like in drag. He's a drag queen. So yeah, he would get us in and stuff. So
I know a gay rapper slash.
Little Nas? No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Lil
it's
Nas X.
what was his name? Lavender Thug.
oh, my sister went to
Oh.
school with him.
No, he's
He's a
really
real. I've met
putting
him
on.
once, and he's real nice.
No, yeah,
And
yeah.
he does balls and stuff, which is really impressive.
He shaves his balls.
No, he does drag balls
Oh yeah.
with voguing. Oh
Oh,
my
it's 'cause I
god!
can't hear you on the microphone.
That's
why I
so
was like,
weird. I can hear her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
probably you just need a little boost on your
Oh, my headphones.
your headphones, but I'm kind of scared that it's
You know
gonna-
what's?
No, it's fine.
Have you been having problems with your hearing lately? I know this is super weird, but like we're entering the age of Aquarius, and my sister was just telling me that she's been having like ear problems and like stomach issues.
Oh, really?
And they were saying that people who are having these problems are about to like enter like a new like dimension of themselves for
Oh,
the age
shit.
of Aquarius.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
tell me
yeah,
that?
because
Curiosity is everything.
my friend, she just said, she was like, has this week been weird for you or is it just me? I'm like, I mean, my week has been pretty good.
we're we're transitioning to a whole new age.
Yeah.
I don't know if my hearing's going away or I feel things hurt more as I wake up. I have to stretch and
That's just an old. Has nothing to do with the age of Aquarius. That's your age.
Yeah, that's just your age.
yeah,
And how old are
28.
you?
I'm 28, so
You're a baby.
I'm still young, but there's stuff that I do that I was younger that I can't do, and I'm having I really have to prepare myself. Like I was dating this girl. She's younger than me, and to do it in the car takes a lot for me.
That's just
From me, it's not like how I used to be. Like yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
give
that's
me
how
a
it is
second.
for-
Let me prepare.
She's
let me
like,
let me meditate.
Really?
Do I have your consent? Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
you have to stretch.
Oh man, I get like
Like cramps, and you need
In
to
a
drink
car,
water.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
The
fun.
dehydration that you're
Yeah,
experiencing.
if I know I'm gonna sleep with
But
somebody,
like, why are
or
you 28 and still like doing it in a car?
because it's fun.
No, you know it's not.
These young people.
Oh yeah, because you were dating that girl that was younger, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, she was my age, huh?
But you know what's hot when you're dating an older guy? Not doing it in a car, doing it in his apartment. That's what the like younger girls. If you're dating an older guy, you want the perks of dating an older guy,
Yeah.
True.
not just being in the backseat of a
Hey,
Kia.
I do what I can, you know. I haven't had any complaints, so I'm gonna continue to do it till I can't.
Are you dating during COVID?
No, not really. I mean, I was on Tinder, but you know how Tinder is. Tinder dates are so like I've met a few girls on Tinder that are actually normal, but then there's some that's like it's their first time going with the girl.
Oh.
So they're really like shy and reserved, and it's just like it's
Are you
like,
trying to find someone who like knows what's up and
yeah,
not just
who
like
already know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because it kind of sucks when it's just like they hang out with you or like you do something and then they're like, yeah, no. Because then I take it to heart and I'm like, but like I'm pretty. I'm like, why wouldn't you? Just kidding. But I just started talking again to my old flame. We were with each other like all last. We were with.
You think it's okay to go back to say like a person that hurt you?
She didn't hurt me. It's because I was the one who ghosted her first.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if someone were to break your heart and then it's been like years and they've changed, would you be
Well, if you see the change, then yeah.
I would
No.
say no.
I think people change.
I don't know. I feel like people don't change.
I feel like I do feel that
I
people
feel like bad
change,
habits don't change.
but I think that you've already had a relationship with that person.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just feel like you possibly more likely wasting your time.
It's like the thing now is like all these people getting in trouble for their past, and it's like no, people can change. People can.
Yeah, people can change. Like I'm like nowhere who I was when I was like 18.
Where is that line where they don't? You know what I mean? Like, what is it in regards to relationships or the way you just look at a few things? You know.
I think as a whole.
Yeah, well, if
Like,
you're
as a
looking for a
whole.
partner, yeah, you should be looking for a whole, like not just
Yeah.
relationships, but
But
their
just how they are,
ideals, their
like-
morals, where they stand.
Yes,
and
just
stuff.
No,
how,
I
how
understand.
they are in a social setting, how they are when
Yes.
like like on I forgot who told me this, but like the way that you deal with like the hardest things like disappointment or anger, that really shows who you are. Because you know anyone could be happy and be dealing with.
I'm petty when
You
I
know?
get hurt.
it's called coping
See, it's how you
mechanism.
coping
Yeah.
mechanisms. If you act like super shitty during just like a stressful time, then like no, I don't want to be around you because it's like.
I don't want to be around you either.
I mean, I've worked, like, I was a petty person,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, yeah, we
like,
will.
Bad.
Especially when you're younger, like you're really.
Well, my
really petty.
pettiness is a little bit like, I'm gonna move your stuff to over there, and you'll be like, why did my stuff move?
Just to start, like, the tiniest seed of fight.
Yeah.
Ooh, you are petty. It's because you're a Libra. Libras are unbalanced.
I am balanced.
One time, my husband puts chapstick on every morning, and I was so mad, and I was going like on a little vacation with my dad or my family for like 2 days. So I took the chapstick, so I know for 2 days he couldn't use the chapstick. And that's like so bad.
And he's just like, oh,
That's
no,
funny,
chapstick, let me go
though.
to the
Something
store.
he does every single day,
That's
and I
like-
knew he was gonna
That's
notice.
just like funny games. That's like not that petty. It's just
It's
like a
pretty
funny
Mine was
toxic.
funny games. I
That's
just-
toxic. I would say that was toxic.
That's not toxic. I wouldn't say that's toxic. I would be like, so
For you to
bitch.
think that the chapstick was going to ruin his day, I think so. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it's just because you know
Maybe
it's
a
just
little.
like something you do every single day. Like it's like someone taking your toothbrush. Your whole day's ruined because it ruined your vibe.
Yeah, but you can't compare a toothbrush to chapstick because they're like what, like $1. You could have just gotten another one and been like, okay.
So,
That's what I would have done. Just get another one and be like,
True.
okay, I got another
I'm
one.
like, I'm going to go to the store. But, because you go on dates a lot like I do. What, if something were to happen, something embarrassing with that person, say they fart or they do something embarrassing, does that ruin the date or does it like
No.
Like
I would
if they
just laugh
pee
at it.
themselves.
Huh?
Like if they got so drunk and they peed themselves.
something? It's just so
Oh,
embarrassing.
No,
that-
yeah. There's a line. Like
Yeah,
if I
there's a
go on a
line.
date and then he gets so drunk he pisses himself, I'm not gonna see that
Yeah.
guy.
It would be like you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
even control yourself. Like
Your bladder on the first date.
I know it's like
Imagine
get
the
some
third, he's just gonna be
self-control.
like shitting on the streets.
Yeah.
I remember I went on a date and it was to the movies and I drank this berry shake.
Mm-hmm.
It was a shake for berries. I was like, I'm gonna be healthy. I'm gonna go to this date. Blah blah blah. But when I got to the movies, my stomach was like,
Yeah, not having it.
and I was like, oh no. And it was so like
Are you serious?
it smelled
Anthony?
bad, yeah. And I didn't know what to do. I'm like, and during the movie, I had to go to the bathroom. It's like, I don't want to leave her here. We're in the middle. So if I go that way, I have to go through all these people. And it was just.
So you just sat in your own shit?
I didn't shit myself, but I was farting. I had to go.
Oh,
Why wouldn't you leave when you were?
so you were
starting to
farting the
fart?
the whole movie, but those farts where it smells like shit.
It smelled. And I was like, fuck. You want these popcorn? I was trying to.
Get the scent to be more.
Oh,
So it smelled like popcorn and shit.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything in regards to it. I don't know if she knew.
I don't know.
Well, like,
That
what
would-
if
It's,
she
it's
probably
just
said,
maybe it's like I
wow,
thought I
that
smell
whole
it
movie.
because I'm sensitive to smell, but
No,
was-
no.
No,
She
not
probably.
everybody's verbal. That also, like, you might think because you're always communicating, people are gonna communicate, but that's not always the case.
no,
So
it's true.
maybe she did smell the.
Yeah, because
Mm.
if
She
I
was
was
that
on a
nice.
date and a girl was farting so
Yeah, I
bad,
smell your shit that night. It's
I
fine.
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have said anything.
No,
I wouldn't have been like, "Are you?" Well, mate, it
are you
depends on.
taking
my-
laxative?
I know.
I don't know.
It depends on the like.
Have you ever done
stench.
anything embarrassing on a date?
Only
think that's the
like
most
not
embarrassing
maybe
for me.
not that embarrassing, but like honestly, height difference is like very awkward. It could be awkward because
You don't like when they're taller than you or shorter than
shorter.
you? You don't like shorter?
No, because
But girls are all short.
I know, it sucks. So like, there was this one girl. She was like literally like 4'11", like almost 5 feet, and
Oh.
I'm like almost 5'6". So then when I kneeled down to like kiss her, it's just like awkward because you're like, yeah. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
like missed it, and it was just really awkward, and like I
thought-
just ran to my
I
car.
thought you were the dominant one. I thought you wanted to be over somebody.
Huh? No, I am
Well,
dominant,
she doesn't
but
want
like.
to wrestle them.
Yeah, but I want them to be like my height.
Ah,
I
slam
want
her
them
on
to
the
be
bed.
my height or taller.
She's not like fighting for the like WWE
Right.
championship.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna throw you on the bed.
She wants to be like a dominant personality.
I
Not
know.
like
Height
okay.
doesn't have to do
Oh,
with
I
it.
thought you wanted a flipper and twister and.
Oh, I still want to be little.
she's all like
No.
people's elbowing.
I'm gonna get the people's elbow. Take off the glue.
But you do find it more attractive if they're almost.
Yeah, if they're like my height, yes.
Okay.
What about taller girls?
And taller, yeah, but not too tall. I don't know. See,
Yeah,
I'm
you're too picky
Yeah,
because you're young.
Yeah, I'm
Well, as you get older, you're like, do you have a stable job?
But like most
Are you
of that,
nice?
I don't
Okay.
look at that at first. At first, it's like their personality. Because I did talk to someone like the love of my life is like 5'3", but like she doesn't feel 5'3". Like I'm still a little spoon whenever
doesn't
we would
feel?
cuddle. Like she doesn't feel 5'3".
This
So
feels like 6'7".
I know the fact that height is I think
Height
it is
is-
because
it's a
you're
young
young,
thing.
yeah. And
Height's
then
always
before,
been a young thing.
yeah, you're like, do you have health and do you have dental?
Yeah.
Oh my
Do you have
god,
dental?
you have dental? That's
Do you have
amazing.
all your toes and fingers? Yeah? Okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Fudge, man. Yeah, when you get older, it's
Yeah,
hard out there.
I remember when I was younger, was the number one question. How tall are you? Why the fuck does it matter?
it just does. No, I'm just kidding.
I think if I was
You wanna see
dating
how much
now,
money?
I would ask like, do you have any mental illnesses or
Oh yeah,
history of mental
definitely.
illness?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Are you bipolar? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we need
Did
to.
it provide a like how tall are you option?
Yeah, I think all the dating apps have like your ethnicity or your religion.
On Tinder, can you put specifically like if you're looking for a Mexican,
Yeah, you can
Oh,
put on your
6
bio.
foot? Oh, just on your bio, but you can't put like where you
I'm
can
looking
like
for a Caucasian.
put them all out.
I don't think
Caucasian.
so. No.
Richard Lopez, what's up guys? He's tuning in.
What's up, Richard?
Hi, Richard.
I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. Okay, Peandra Landeros.
Oh, Phaedra, no?
Oh, Phaedra. Oh, my sister. That's my sister.
Want some?
She's watching us. I'll have like half.
How many sisters does she
Okay,
have?
that's it.
That's
She has like
That's it.
5.
That's it.
Sorry.
I only have 2
Might have to
sisters.
clean it up.
Okay. 'Cause the other one.
I mean, just one sister. I'm counting myself. I only have one
I
sister.
count as 5.
I have 2 younger sisters.
2 younger sisters? Okay, yeah, I'm the younger sister. But she's only like 3 years older than me, so we're pretty close in
And you're
age.
the oldest.
I'm the oldest of 3. Yeah.
Okay. And you.
I'm the oldest of 3.
3?
Yeah. But in regards to
We should take questions or something, no?
Yeah. Well, today everybody's become a little quiet. Raymond is on. He's asking Papa Bear, is like, what's the longest you're held apart?
I ever held a fart.
The whole 2-hour movie that day.
Well,
I was
obviously
trying
not.
so hard. Hey, it was little sprouts. Like,
That's funny.
That's embarrassing.
if anybody has questions, go ahead and comment. We're gonna be here for at least, what time is it?
I don't even know what time.
Until 10. So we have enough time to talk about
Yeah.
anything.
Wait, let's talk about our points. You sent me
Well-
like a whole list of like points that
So,
we're gonna talk about.
so in regards to finding somebody,
No, I feel like we're still on the same point.
you think so?
Yeah.
Well, what's different within?
I know we're not allowed to use our phones, but can I see the points?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay, I'm just gonna ask this question.
Okay,
So
ask.
when you're
You
looking,
did some-
if you're looking, when you're looking for somebody, what are the like? What makes you stop trying with that person?
Like, when is it over?
Yeah, when do you say it's over? If
when I get bored.
jeez. I hope nobody says it.
It's because it's like you're young, you're free, or like bodies are like everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you meet like a lot of people, so then it's like, oh, okay, like let me go with this person.
Mm.
I'm getting bored with you, like, or you know, like not to be mean, but like, yeah, I get bored easily. That's why.
But you're looking for like love, or you're not looking for
She
love?
says yes and then no.
Yeah.
If
So,
it
like,
was there to be nice, but it's not a priority.
it's because like in movies and stuff, if you look for it, you're not gonna find it. Like it just comes to you.
This is
So once it comes to me, then yeah. What is happiness?
Mm. I remember we saw that documentary about what's his name?
the little boy.
The guy.
No.
Oh my god.
Let me disconnect myself.
Remember watching the documentary in regards
Yeah,
to
this one's-
the guy that would go and then throw the kiss.
Oh, Walter Mercado.
Walter Mercado.
Mm-hmm.
You need a
My
break?
bad.
Or you're
I need more. This is why you don't drink and drive.
You want to pat?
I don't know. You want to go
You
Deep.
want to pat the stain?
into what he was saying?
Well, about what?
Well, about like
Right.
finding like little. It takes happiness is what you do in that day. It's not really about like a lifetime.
It's about the present.
Yeah. Do you think that? Do you think
Yeah,
it's
100%. I
Yeah.
think happiness is only in the present.
If you think, don't try to overthink and think about like, oh, where am I gonna be in 5 years? Because then that starts making me sad. Because I'm like, oh my god, what if I'm like alone still in like 5 years, or what if I'm still going through college because I can't pass?
Yeah.
Like that's my thing. Okay, wait. I like this one. Getting out of depression. How do you get out of depression? Because we all go through a depressive state where you just want to stay at home, not wash your hair, like not go out with friends. Like we go through those, you know, like a lot of people my age, they have a lot of more mental problems.
When I found out I was like for sure mentally ill when I was 23. So 23, I had a breakdown. I had to go to the hospital and stuff like that. And that's when I had to admit to myself that I needed help. And then I got on meds and stuff like that. And
Thank you.
I was doing pretty okay for like 5 years. And then this year it came up again where I felt like I was having a mental breakdown again. I had been off meds for like 3 years. So I had to get back on them this year. And I think it's like really hard to admit to yourself.
Yeah.
Because like when I was 23, I didn't have a job and I was still in college, so I spent the whole summer on the couch. After I left the hospital, I was so depressed and so like ashamed that I had like tried to commit suicide. I just stayed on the couch and I was like, I can't hurt anyone on the couch, so I'll just like be depressed on the couch. And
Be like that.
Yeah,
That's depression.
it's-
Because people think like, oh, you're sad. Like, oh, just get up and go do something.
Right,
But it's not
it's
like
not that
that.
easy.
Sometimes you really can't get out of bed. Like,
for 3 months, I was on a couch and I would wake up. The only thing I did is I took a shower every day because I told myself, if I don't shower, I'm going to kill myself again. So I was like, I'm going to make it like a goal. So my only goal for 3 months was to make sure that I showered every day. That's what depression is. Like,
Yeah.
people shower every day and they don't get it.
yeah.
That
But if you're
that was my
depressed, like,
daily goal.
That's actually like good. Like, you know that
Yeah.
you did do that. That you did
True.
achieve that.
It saved
I heard
me.
it showering like boosts your
Yeah, it
morale.
does. I always felt better after showering.
Yeah, because then you
I felt a little
get off-
less sad.
you cleanse that.
Cleanse.
And it sucks
You
when
get
you're
blessed.
depressed because like when you start getting stinkier, like you said, washing your hair starts to get matted. There was a time where I couldn't brush through my hair because it gets so matted because I didn't brush it. And then you start stinking and it's so, you hate yourself so much already.
Even more. You like
And now,
self-loathe.
yes,
I
you're like,
self-loathe in my bed like for like a week, and then after that I'm like, okay, and then I clean my room because my water bottles start to pile up. The food bags that I
Yeah.
order from Chipotle and stuff,
Yeah.
like from DoorDash, they start to pile up. My clothes start to pile up. So then like my depressive episodes, they'll last like maybe like a week or so, and then after that I'm like, the fuck I was sad about. I'm like, the fuck, and then I start doing my makeup, and I'm like,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
text my
yeah,
friends
yeah.
again. Like, that's why my friends are like, oh my god, you like ghost us for like a week and then you come back like nothing.
yeah.
I think you gotta find out what makes you happy. So it's like watching a little video, eating a certain thing, taking a shower.
Just like little things, even just
And they
working
add up.
out.
Yeah.
You know what sucks about being an adult is that when you're little, your parents are supposed to notice if something's wrong, if
Yeah.
you're sick or if something's off. But when you're an adult, you're in charge of yourself for the first time. And it's the
Yeah.
first time you're in charge of your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
I always felt like such shame because I'm like, I'm an adult and I'm sad. And there's nothing I can... The only person who can make me feel better is me.
Yeah.
I'm the only person who can go to a therapist or get new meds.
Yeah.
And I
It's,
can't
like,
even
sucks-
blame anyone. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it
And
sucks.
it's like something that you don't want to deal with. Like,
Because to everyone,
It's
they're
hard.
doing it every day. So
Yeah.
I have to do the same thing as everyone else, not to mention add to my plate, not cry today. Like, it sucks.
We got two questions.
Oh.
what's the question?
So Richard Lopez says, like, where did you get that hat?
I only shop at Walmart, so I got this hat at Walmart. It was $10, I think. I love this hat. It's my new friend. His name is Bob.
I think Walmart has great styles.
Walmart now is
Target.
on point.
Oh yeah, Walmart too. I passed
Walmart
through some
Night's
other things and I'm
upgraded
like,
since I
actually,
was a kid.
Target. I love Target. Their clothes are so cute.
Yeah, Target's good.
American Eagle, their jeans are so. I love their jeans. American Eagle's jeans are just.
I've never bought anything.
And I only
from
shop at Walmart or
American
Ross.
Eagle.
Where?
American Eagle
Oh, yeah, yeah.
or Hollister. I've never like bought in any clothes from there.
I love Walmart. I don't know. I'm a simple kind of guy in a simple kind of world, you know? But, what were you saying right now?
Oh, I have another question, guys.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel? I guess it's for everybody the question. How do you feel about your boyfriend or girlfriend being jealous of your best friend of opposite sex? This is Angel Cadena.
Oh my god. That's a friend of mine.
Oh.
He's actually my old roommate.
Oh, really?
Aw, cute.
So he's saying, what would you do if your boyfriend was jealous you hanging out with a girl?
Of your, a best friend who's the opposite sex,
Oh, of you.
Oh,
so
guy.
a boy.
Mm-hmm.
So if your boyfriend.
or boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay.
So I guess in your situation,
a-
it'd be like if your girlfriend was
Talking
jealous
to
of
another girl.
another girl, but
I-
she's your best friend, platonic best friend.
See, yeah, I would be mad because I would be like, you can't be insecure, baby. Like, that's on insecurities. Like, if I tell
Girl, I
you-
barely have friends. You want me to lose the only ones I have?
I know, like,
Honest-
if I tell you that's my best friend, then you should just trust that's my best friend unless you have reason to. But if you don't, then that's your problem. Like,
Exactly. That
Yeah.
sounds like a you. If like that
That's
sounds
not-
like a
it is
you
a
problem
problem.
with
There's
it.
nothing I can do because
Yeah,
I
'cause
already
it's
have
like-
this established friendship before
yeah,
you were
it's like,
here.
I'm not gonna break friendships because of you. Like, period. That's
Yeah.
insecurities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So-
that's toxic.
Yeah, that is toxic. Insecure people are the most toxic people on earth
Those are like the people who
because they like to bring you
I
down.
heard,
'cause
yeah.
they're
If I'm
insecure,
hurting,
like,
you're hurting.
yeah.
No, I think that if you have an established relationship, no matter what gender, before you go into like a romantic relationship, your romantic relationship shouldn't tell you what kind of relationships you can have outside of them.
Yeah, because they don't have control. They shouldn't
Yeah.
have control.
I think a good, healthy relationship needs to have boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
More, the individual needs to have their own happiness, and they have their happiness together. But they need to establish individuality, or one word.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in my situation, like, well, that's my old roommate. He had like, well, we were roommates, platonic friends. I had my now husband, but at the time he was my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then he was single when we moved in, and then I had my boyfriend at the time. And I mean, we're platonic, we're roommates, we're just trying to get through rent.
Oh yeah, you're trying to survive together.
Yeah, so I don't see how like an outside relationship should be affecting that.
Yeah, it's hard when you're dealing with somebody that has insecurities. And it's like they could be awesome in every point, but
I would just stay friends with them and be like, I think you just need to work on yourself.
you would motivate them. You would.
Yeah, I would help them, like, be like, I still want to be friends with you, but we can't be dating if you're not a whole person yet.
Yeah, because it puts you in a state of like, what am I gonna do today?
Like,
Yeah.
That's gonna stress you out because you're gonna be like, oh, I want to make them mad, but like I want to go with my friend. Like, it's just like I want to be in that situation.
Yeah, it like for me, I work with nothing but women because I'm in the medical field, so it's like it's
Oh,
a struggle.
Sure.
And I think on the last podcast we said how like you just tend to have more female friends because that's what you gravitate to.
I wonder why. I think they all want to fix me.
Maybe
They see me like a lost puppy, and they're all like,
Yeah, my sister calls you Igor. Because you are always sad.
Always sad.
Yeah. So she calls you Igor. And
Hey guys.
Yeah, like at work, everyone's just like, we gotta fix Anthony.
What did you go on the date? How did the date go? They all want to know.
I feel like everyone's trying to marry you off. Like, there needs to be a woman
How
to
would
take
cousins
care of him.
have sisters, brother, sisters, blah blah blah.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm like, do I know anyone?
Yeah. I think, like you said, when I'm in my 30s, that's when everything will.
For some reason, Libras always settle down in their 30s. And
Really?
yeah, and they like usually tend to
That's
find
my
their
Venus.
soulmates.
I love like a Libra.
Libra energy.
That's my Venus.
The Libras are, like I said, they're really great partners. They're very lovable. They just don't know how to make a decision to save their life.
Well, I don't know. I try to follow my heart when I do things.
No, you should follow your head.
I should follow, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
know.
I think it should be 50-50, your heart and your head.
So when I say what's up to the newcomers, you know, to say.
Sup? Welcome to Midnight Porridge. I'm glad everybody, whoever is watching, thank you for staying and tuning in. This is a 2-hour special. We're drinking wine, talking about
We have points.
emotions. She got her points that she wants to talk about.
Yeah.
She needs a whiteboard.
Yeah, we need
Yeah. We
So
should.
sign MC square. Have
We
a
like-
big ass pie
Okay, we got this
pie
point
chart.
now. We just like
This is how much of love you have. No, what I was gonna say.
Finding yourself. That one's a good point. It's hard to find yourself, actually, especially when you're young and you kind of just like get in a group of friends. Like, you don't even know yourself, so you just act like them, you know? But then it's like once you graduate high school, you're no longer like in that group.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, who am I?
I think people don't find themselves until like they're out of school, and I think depressed people can find themselves real early. I think you know where you stand emotionally. But you find yourself, but you also become delusional in a sense because you're not spending so much with people, and then you're watching all these movies, and then your perception on a perfect relationship kind of gets
That is
out of
true.
whack.
Like, before, I used to be really open to meeting new people, like at first. But then I guess since I met like a few bad people, now I'm like, ooh, like now I'm always suspicious of everyone. Because before I used to trust like anyone. Like, people could be like, oh, like I fucking like went to Rushmore and my cousins live there, and I would believe them. Like, just like little shit like that, or like lie, and I would just believe like everyone because I thought everyone was genuine.
Yeah.
So I learned that like early, like right, because I graduated high school early. Like, my senior year was only like 3 months.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I graduated like in November.
that's cool.
That's when I stopped. So then my friends were still in high school, so then I would hang out with them and then like go off and meet like new people, you know, and stuff. And when you're like 18, you have a car, you think you can go wherever, and you end up in places that are like not that good actually, and you don't even know if they're good or not because you're just like, oh, like,
Ooh, new
like you're
thing.
so like naive and stuff.
Well,
And, you know, like now I look at my surroundings and now I like notice things and I'm like, oh yeah, no, not the person.
I think it's just a learning thing. You know what I mean? You try new things and you see if you like it or not. I think it's just all a part of growing up.
yeah.
But yeah, you can't trust
everyone.
everyone.
Yeah.
My motto that I made some merch, and on the roses it said, "Trust no one, but
Oh, yeah.
live, laugh, love."
Yeah.
I trust nobody, not even blood. It just, you know, in this weird day and age of technology, I feel like it's so easy to fake certain stuff, and you don't know if they're gonna use whatever information they have on you in regards to your social media against you.
To make
'Cause they
them
can-
like more likable to you.
Huh? Yeah, they can look at what I like, go to my likes on my Facebook, and try to
They
distort
could do like
their
a deep
perception of
dive
themselves.
and be like, oh, who comments on her pics, and then be like, oh, like these are the kind of friends that she likes. Oh, okay, like they can do a deep dive actually.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
to see where you're at.
That's some like dirty.
So I saw
John
you tag
stuff.
yourself last week. If you're especially dating, imagine somebody knows where you were at last week, and then
Yeah, but if someone's keeping tabs on you like that, they're probably cuckoo bananas.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I saw this last week. You're like, last week? It's Tuesday now. Why are you living in the
Right?
past?
That's what I say. You stop living in the past. The past could be yesterday. You know.
I mean, it's like you gotta move on. You gotta learn and keep going. Because if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
living in the past, you're gonna be miserable forever. The past sucks. That's why it passed.
Oh yeah. If you make a mistake now, you still have tomorrow to make up
Fix
for
it,
it.
yeah.
Correct it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Don't dwell in the past.
Yeah.
One of the things you put on your list was like not doing normal things. What did you mean by that?
Oh yeah, like cause I got like really sad like my junior year, like really sad, and after that it's just like I wasn't finding joy doing like normal things, you know, like getting my nails done, like going out with friends. Like it was like I don't want to be here.
And did you feel like guilt from that, or like
Not guilt,
or
it
you
was
felt
just-
different
it
from
just-
everyone?
Yeah, I felt different from everyone. Where it was like, oh, I see like everyone having fun, you know, like
Yeah.
or
you're just
here-
watching like you're out having an out of body experience type deal.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
and I
that
still
too.
have that sometimes.
Me
Like
too.
I'll be like our friends will be like, oh, let's go to the mall, let's go look at this for Christmas shopping, and I'm just like, I don't want to. That's not fun for me. That's just not fun for
No.
me. Or they're like, let's go to the bar, even though it's in COVID, and I'm like, well, yeah, no. But even if I wasn't in COVID, I don't know if I would want to go to the bars, just because. You know, I went crazy. Like right when I turned 18, I went crazy. I did like all the drugs, drank a lot. Like I went like crazy. So it's like I already did that where it's like I wouldn't come home for like a few days and stuff like that. So now I'm just like, you know, I already did that for like 18, 19, only 2 years, but like it was like a lot that I did.
You
Like
got excited when you
yeah, right when I was 18, I was like, oh, I have a car, I can do
Cocaine.
this. Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
literally like everything. So
Weed.
so it's like I used like like my friends that I made like last year or whatever, like you know, like they want to go out, they want to do like a lot of stuff, and I'm like, I'm not there anymore, you know. I'm like, I'd
That's
rather
the
just
old
like
me.
you know, I'll do that like once in a while, but I'm not down to do that like every weekend, and I'm not down to like hang out all the time.
What do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe
Because like you don't want to settle down,
yeah.
but then again you want to do shit, but you don't want to do shit.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't talking like relationship wise.
Oh, I know, but I'm like,
It's probably
'Cause it-
depression.
huh?
Like depression, no? Like I remember, like also I can feel like really drained. Like 1 year I went, like from my husband's birthday, I took him to see the Spurs. So we were like in San Antonio, we're out of town, and we went with two friends, and that same night, like they wanted to go to a bar, they wanted to party in San Antonio, and I just wanted to sleep.
Yeah. See.
And I'm like 20, well, I think I was like 25 at the time. I'm like 25 in a new city that has like a big bar scene, and I wanted to sleep.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Sometimes-
Everybody went to go to
Yeah.
the bar, and I stayed home because I
Sometimes
just
you'd
don't have the
rather
energy.
just stay in your room like alone.
And I did feel like left out, like when you're in the hotel. I was in a hotel by myself, and I'm like, damn, I wish I was normal where I could just like go and party. I just didn't have any
and that's how I
energy.
used to be too. Like I would
And I
be
feel
normal. Like I wouldn't. Yeah. Like I
I
wouldn't.
feel guilty.
Like I wouldn't. Like I would be able to like go to like these warehouse parties all the time, like every weekend, or like just like have fun, like
Yeah.
actually have fun. But now it's like ugh, it's like a drag. It's like ugh, like that now. Which is weird because I'm only 21. But then like that's the problem whenever you like
Depression.
whenever you've experienced like drugs and whenever you do drugs too early and you get too into them, then it's like
I
Yeah.
feel this way about beer pong. I've been playing beer pong since I was 15 years old. Okay, I'm 27. I don't want to play beer pong ever again. I don't want to flip
not fun
a cup
anymore.
And people are still going so strong about beer pong, and I'm like, why? We've been doing this for years since we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Why is this still
Like
a
I can't do
thing?
it again. Like I can do like a game, but it's like not the whole night. Like doing, it's not fun. It's not fun anymore. It's like let's do, I don't know, like something else.
For me, it's different because when I was younger, I wasn't really able to do fun shit. I was always.
Plus, you were like working. You had the baby.
Yeah, so you had
Well,
to
even
like
younger,
adult. You had to adult up.
Oh yeah.
So do you feel the need? Like, do you feel like the need to party now, before you hit 30?
I'm open to it. You know what I mean? Before I was like, well, I grew up taking care of my little brother, and I was so wired to taking care of other people. When I have my son, I just need to take care of him. That's my whole. That's all I'm gonna think about. Then now that I'm older, I'm like, fuck, I missed out on a lot of stuff. I always wanted to do cocaine. I always wanted to just go out and get blacked out drunk. I always wanted to do these things, but I never really got the chance to.
Yeah, but
And then you don't want to be 40 and blacking out, because then that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, oh, look at PapaBear. Like, so if someone's calling you PapaBear at 40, that's sad, no?
No, that would be great. That means I made a name for myself.
Unless they're like, hey.
The legend. Oh my God,
Oh my
he's
God,
here.
I saw PapaBear. He's blacked out. And I was like, what?
So mysterious. No, I don't know.
He's 40 and he still goes and parties. He doesn't care.
He still makes sad songs. It's fucking crazy.
he's still sad.
No, I just with my son, I try not to let my depression take over. Like I want him to have a good childhood, so when I have him, I have to snap out. I have to get excited. I start cleaning, I shower.
You're a good dad.
I prepare what we're gonna do.
Are you ever like afraid that? Do you think you would like if your son was more like you, or would it hurt you if he was more like you?
I love that he has a big heart because he's very affectionate. He likes to cuddle.
You see that in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I am right there cuddling with him. But then I'm like, well, it's not more that I don't want him to become like me, because of course he's not, because I'm not my stepdad or my mom. I just want him to be happy. And it's scary because in the beginning I was getting like anxiety attacks because his mom made it clear that I was only gonna see him on these days, that I'm not gonna spend a night or do all this, and it's gonna be from this time to this time. So at first I was like, because I just wanted it to make sure nothing happened to him. Because the way I grew up, and you see what happens behind the doors, because she was dating these dudes. I didn't know if they were gonna treat him nice. I didn't know when she got pregnant. She said that she didn't want to be pregnant. Like she was just on this whole thing. So my anxiety was just like crazy at that point.
Yeah, she was causing you anxiety.
Oh yeah, I remember one time she said I couldn't get him just all day, and my anxiety, I just drove over there and I was crying. And
what were you scared of? Like he was gonna die or something?
It was more the reality set in that this is gonna be my life.
That he's not truly just your son.
Huh?
Like someone else had like power over you.
Yeah,
in
somebody.
Your relationship.
She had power, and something that was supposed to be mine, I have no control whether what happens to him.
Didn't you say you felt like that when they signed the papers at court? Like the people made you feel like you were nothing?
Oh yeah, when I signed up for the child support, you go in the room, they're like, they just looked at her. Is this okay? Is this okay? And I'm like, oh, you owe this much in back pay. And I was like, oh, I have these receipts. And they ask her, do you want to credit those receipts or whatever? And it was just not like what works for you or whatever. It was just about her, and that was it.
Texas is a little bit like that. New Mexico is a little bit more further.
Yeah, New Mexico is pretty dope.
Mexico is pretty cool. They're a little bit more progressive with stuff. And then the family judge over there, he's all about like male like having a male figure in the family.
Oh yeah, there's studies now that where you see sorry, excuse me, a child does better mentally and educationally wise, developing when it has both parents involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You need the mom.
There's
you need
more stable.
You need somebody present. You need two figures that are present,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no doubt that having the fundamentals and having how can I say it? I guess that is what raises up the child to be a good person.
Oh yeah,
You know?
I think
Like
he has a fighting chance
Right.
when both parents are involved.
Yeah.
And
Richard, I have active questions over here.
Ooh.
Angel Cadena, again, he's telling me over here is what do you got against beer pong?
what do you got against beer pong?
It's
Boring.
It's
Yeah, after a while it's boring.
You're just hitting the ball
We've been
into
playing
the
since we were
cup.
15, so like let's just.
I never saw the
move on.
appeal of beer pong.
Yeah,
And
like,
plus
I pay
it's
taxes
fucking
now.
hard.
Mm.
I guess when you suck, it's boring. Because I kind of sucks, and then I get bored because I'm like, ugh, I'm not even hitting in the balls. I'm like, can we stop?
I don't even like balls.
I never like beer pong because the ball goes to the floor and then you didn't even wash it right, or I don't know. And then
Don't they have like a water cup to wash
Yeah,
the
but the
balls?
water cup's always full of like dirt.
You always gotta wash your balls before.
It's like the nastiest cup on the table.
Yeah, it's all full of grass and dirt.
Hopefully, COVID kills beer pong and this new generation won't do it.
Right?
Hopefully.
They're just
Generation
scared of
X or
COVID.
whatever?
Yeah, and
Whatever.
Z.
and they just and beer pong's the thing of the past. And my grandchildren are like, "What's beer pong?" And I'll tell them, and
Once we were
Like, thank
little
God you
kids,
never
we
have to
used to
play
hit
it.
the bottle into cups and we would drink.
Richard Lopez is asking, now going into the seriousness of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He's asking, what's the longest it took you all to get over someone or out of the depression?
What's the longest I got out of depression?
No,
went
over
into
somebody.
depression.
Yeah.
And
Got over
say-
somebody that made me depressed? Or
What's the longest it took you all to get over someone?
You're overthinking it, man.
okay.
Just getting over somebody or
Oh,
getting
okay.
like say you have like
But he
a
also did another question, he did a double. He's like, or out of the depression, like out of the depression that is
so you
caused
have a
by
little
Okay, so I have
Moment.
answers for both. Who wants to go first?
when I think the longest it took me with my son's mom is probably like 3 years.
My God.
Even though we lasted like we lasted only 6 months together, I think it was the whole.
You do love like fucking wholeheartedly like 6 months, but took 3 years to get home.
Yeah. Well, it's because I kept seeing her. I kept seeing her.
Yeah, that's true because she's the son
And
of
I have a
Okay,
kid.
yeah.
And it's like in the beginning, I'm like, okay, she's gonna eventually get back with me. Oh, she's gonna eventually she fucked up, or that it was that hope. Maybe would it be a family? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I think
So maybe it just took you 3 years to get over the idea of a family than actually her love.
Yeah. Maybe just the idea.
I think the first year was her, and then the whole family aspect, and I felt bad that I wasn't able to give my son
Like
a family,
mm-hmm.
and he was gonna live with a guy that may be a prick, or maybe
Yeah, because not everyone loves like when you're dating someone who has a kid, that person's not gonna love that person like their own kid. Not everyone is.
Yeah.
There's some people that are lucky
Some.
where it's like, oh, I love them as my own kid, but usually like it's not.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like my friend's stepdad, like they were like close when they were young. And then when he became more like flamboyant, a drag queen and everything, he like just doesn't talk to him and stuff. Like he wasn't with it.
Damn.
But that's also not his kid, so
Hmm.
so he was like it's literally
It's
so
not
awkward.
mine.
Yeah, so he's
No, I grew up with a stepdad, so he would lie to get me in trouble.
Oh.
So, and he never liked me, so when I had my kid, I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
What
because
do I do?
yeah, your past trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I was younger, I used to be a pushover. I was too nice.
Me
But-
too. Me too. I'm still a little bit of a pushover, but now I have more of a voice now because
Yeah.
before I used to be such a pushover. I hated saying no to people. Like I
me
couldn't.
too.
I couldn't. I don't know why, but now I'm like no.
Yeah, I was too, and that's why I didn't understand in the beginning when she broke up with me. Because I was so like,
So nice.
Attentive.
Yeah. Mhm.
You could be a good salesperson.
huh?
You could be a good salesperson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he didn't sell the dream.
I guess she didn't buy what I was trying to sell.
Yeah, he didn't end up getting the.
He could.
No, but when I had my son, I grew balls. I had
That's
to
good.
talk to her boyfriends like, hey,
That's good.
some don't talk.
And you?
The longest it took me to get over someone was like 3 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that relationship was like almost 2 years, and it took me like 3 months to get over it. But it was like a really bad relationship so it didn't take me too long because I felt so good getting out of it. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah. I would
The
agree.
longest I've been depressed is like consecutively 5 months, and that was like in 2015.
I feel like depressed every day.
Well,
Everyone has
yeah.
mild depression, like period. Everyone has mild depression.
Well,
My mom
depression-
tells me.
Yeah, depression
like,
is a feeling.
Yeah.
Anybody can feel it.
you
but when
can't be
have-
happy all the
But the
time.
thing
That's
is
just
that
not.
sometimes it's being romanticized though.
That I just said this.
Yeah.
Mental illness is
Oh.
not being destigmatized. It's being commercialized.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's sad. It's so hot.
I hate it because like so many people on Twitter is like, oh my god, I'm so bipolar. Oh my god, I'm so this, and it's like, bitch, you
Oh
are
my
not
God.
bipolar. If you actually had bipolar or depression, like you wouldn't be tweeting this.
That's
Like
true.
you would be in.
Or people are just
yeah,
like, oh
it's
my god,
annoying.
I'm so OCD. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, honey.
It's like you don't have any
You
of those
have-
things.
Yeah, you don't know
yeah,
what
it's
OCD
annoying.
is.
You don't know what
Like
OCD
it's like
is.
trendy or like whatever to be like
my God.
that. Like
Yeah.
Like, no,
True.
bitch, you're neat, but you're not like
it's
mentally
like,
ill.
it's just
OCD.
called attention seeker. That's what it's called. It's not your
Yeah.
mental illness. It's attention seeking.
I was like, oh, I'm so depressed.
But
Like making it a personality trait.
there
Oh,
is
yeah.
people that are sad, like
And they make it a personality
Mm-hmm.
trait when it's not. It's like look at like what you do. Like, are you funny? Are you a clean person or like what? You know, like being sad is not a personality trait. It's a feeling. You know, being gay is not a personality trait. It's
It's just who you are.
yeah. So it's
And
like
that's what it
annoying.
is about like bipolar or depression or anxiety.
Yeah,
It's like
it's not your personality. It's not
Well, it could be
personality.
used for like when it comes to having kids. No, empathy. You have to show empathy for a human being that's just coming out of nowhere. Pop! He's there.
Girl, you just went like off topic.
No, because being sad, you kind of have to be sad because it.
he's talking about empathy.
Yeah, like we have to.
Sympathizing when you're a parent, you kind of have to put yourself on the you're looking after someone.
Yeah.
So for him being empathetic also means being like that's part of.
It's part of
he's trying to-
sadness.
I guess what he's trying to say is that it's part of your personality as well, right?
Yeah. It's part of. You kind of have to have it.
I feel like not a lot of people have empathy.
Empathy. Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
something
yeah.
you have to like. I feel
You have
like
to learn. I used to
yeah.
not have empathy either.
Me either. And I was like, barely this year. I feel like I gained
Me too.
empathy.
Me too.
Say what's up to new viewers, guys.
So,
That's so awkward.
welcome
I
to
can
the
see
Midnight Porridge.
Am I?
Oh my
Thank you
God.
for whoever's still watching. This is the 2-hour special. We're gonna keep it going until
What
10.
time is it?
It's 9:21.
Oh wow.
We're talking about real stuff. depression. I wanted to talk about since you guys know about therapy. I've never been to therapy. I would feel I like right now, like talking about true, like real shit feels weird for me. How is it like talking to somebody you don't know about shit you've gone through?
Well, honestly, the therapists here, they suck. A lot of them really suck. Like when I was like in like 16 or something, there was one therapist that was like, yeah, there's something else we can do. Like she made me like more sad. And there's only one therapist that I've truly loved, that I felt really comfortable like telling her everything. And she's like she'll tell you like, yo, like don't do that. Like she'll like put you in your place and stuff.
Cool.
You know, like she's not like sugarcoating like that. She's an older lady. She worked with like people in prison and stuff. Like she was a therapist at a prison.
Oh, wow.
But then again, empathy. Like, what is it that everybody's lacking?
You need to show empathy,
Yeah,
Donnie.
whatever. So anyways, with my story, she's the only therapist that I have liked, because honestly therapy is awkward, because you go in and then it's like, oh shit, like I can't just talk about my depression. I need to go all the way back to like childhood, and then this and then that and then that, and then we only have an hour, and then you're in something like really deep, and they're like, okay, so we could talk about this like like next Tuesday, and I'm like, bitch, I'm not gonna feel the same way next Tuesday. Like I'm in my feels right now. Like, so I don't know. A lot of therapists, they really suck here, because I've tried
You
a
didn't
lot.
even answer my question.
Oh, what was your question?
Does it feel weird telling somebody you're?
Oh yeah. When I was younger, yeah, I wouldn't talk at all. Like in high school and
How'd
stuff.
you get over it?
After that, when I was like,
She's not over it. She's like,
Yeah,
going
she's
through
all
it right
getting
now.
triggered right now.
no.
These fuckers.
No.
Well, I always say like therapists are like dating. You might not always like.
Yeah.
I heard
feel
you
like-
have to find your.
Yes,
They have to be the
uh-huh.
same ethnicity too,
No, not that.
because they have to identify with your culture. Like you can't go to
kind of.
somebody.
But like,
I've only had Mexican.
That's
there's
what I
like
heard.
something called toxic positivity, and my sister, she referred me to this therapist, and he was toxic positivity, where it's like you tell him something, but he just like brings it into positivity. Like he doesn't let you like feel. Like he's not empathetic. Yeah, he's
So what
just
he's-
like there's toxic
I told you.
positivity.
He's
Donnie-
redirecting your emotions.
Guys,
Yeah.
Just tell the public that you guys are not health.
We're not helpful.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
we're
not
not-
health professionals.
Yeah, we're not
just giving-
licensed in anything. We're just talking about our own
She don't know
experiences.
what the fuck she.
Shut
I'm
up.
just kidding. No, we're just
just,
talking about experiences.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like,
I think you have to do your own research. You have to go out
you
there.
have to go out there. You have to meet a lot of therapists to find like a good one.
You
because-
have to figure out what's wrong with
Yeah.
you and then go.
and then tell them, because also like I'll be having like a breakdown, but then once I schedule an appointment, it'll be like next week. So then like a week later, I'm like, oh well, like I don't know, like I feel fine now. Like like last week I was having a breakdown, but like this week I'm like, by the time I actually get to the appointment, it's like, hello, I'm not feeling the same thing. So now it's like awkward. I'm like, hi, like all happy, and I'm like, well, last week like
That's
I had a
tricky.
breakdown, but like I went like I don't know. So that's why I wish I had a therapist that was on call. Like I wish I had a therapist that lived that
That's
was
why
like my
friends are
neighbor
there, yeah.
or something. Like where it's like,
yeah.
like I can just go over
That'd be
in the
great.
moment, because that's when you need a therapist.
Just
in the
FaceTime your
moment.
therapist. And
We
you?
have like BetterHelp now, where you can FaceTime.
Oh, I heard
therapists.
it was a part of a scam. No, for a
Oh,
while.
I have no idea. I've never used. I've done therapy, talking therapy, and I've had 3 different therapists. The therapist I have now is my favorite therapist so far, and it was the same therapist as my husband, but no, we don't go to. He's not going to him anymore.
Why?
I guess he didn't like really like chill like feel him, but like
click with him?
I really clicked with him. You know, it's like the best part is like my therapist told me like, I'm so proud of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Aw.
was like almost gonna cry. I was just like,
You're proud of me.
I'm like, thank you.
I want somebody saying they're proud
Send
of me.
me that therapist.
Well,
Right.
okay, well, I go to it's on Viscount. There's 2 offices, one on the far west side and then
I
one
want to
on
go to
Viscount.
him. Where is he at?
Yeah, where
He's
is he?
it's trauma specialty.
Oh, awesome.
Trauma,
Send me the link.
behavioral trauma specialist.
If anybody wants the link, hit us
Yeah,
in the
look
comments,
him up.
and
He's
Celeste will
really
get that
nice.
to us.
Because
And-
Because that would be great.
Right now we're just doing telehealth though.
Oh.
I can't see
Oh.
him in person because of COVID.
yeah.
How's that going?
It's good. I like we were doing in therapy before, which was like in his office, and I like that more. But
I like it. Yeah, I like it better face to face. It's because I live with my sister, my mom, my aunt. So I'm in my room, and then it's like I don't want
You're
to
on the
start.
bathroom. Yeah, I feel sad right now.
I know, like I want them to hear like this is like my therapy session.
I know
Like,
sometimes like my husband will be in like the bedroom and I'm in the
Oh,
living room
no.
Oh,
doing
really?
bed.
He fucking made me mad.
I know.
So fucking mad.
I'm just like in the
Yeah.
camera, like,
I need help.
help me, please.
Deadass. Yeah. Like I've had a therapist, and she just talked about herself.
Oh,
Like,
that's-
Oh, really?
Yes,
What
and
the
I was
fuck?
like thinking, I was like, not to be
That's
mean,
crazy.
but like I'm here
You're
to
like-
talk about myself. But she
Well,
started.
I feel sad. What do you
were
think?
Like, so you were like, you have problems, girl. let me see your bill.
Let me reschedule.
Deadass. Yeah, she started talking about herself. He was like, yeah, it took me like a long time to get out of college. I was so depressed, and I was like, can I get back to my story? Like,
Ain't I paying for this session right now?
yeah.
I also
yeah.
think that if a therapist isn't giving you homework, they don't really care about you.
Oh.
Oh, they give you
yes.
homework?
Yeah, so like a good therapist will give you
Yeah,
assignments
they'll
and
give
will
you
homework.
yeah to do at
so you
home
can
and
work.
stuff. Like be like
Yeah.
like coping mechanisms or whatever the fuck. And yeah.
I had a social worker assigned to me in
Ew.
2015. Yes. It
Anything
was the
assigned
worst.
to you, like they suck.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
and the lady came to my house, and I saw her like, I only saw her one time when I got out of the hospital. She came and she was all like, "Do you want to die?" And I'm like, "I mean, not right now." And then she's like, "Cool." And then like 3 months later, she called me again and was like, "Oh, we're
Hey,
just
do you
checking
still
that
wanna
you're not
die?
like didn't kill yourself." And I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Well, now that you're
I'm glad
since-
you're good.
Yeah,
My
after 3
treatment
months,
worked.
she was like, "Okay, you're off my case." They just make sure that I
Wow.
didn't kill myself for the
Oh.
next 3 months, and that's
What
it.
happened if you did?
Well, then I guess they did bad.
Damn.
Damn.
They're gonna have to put in their little file.
Yeah, you really have to
Son
find
of
a good
bitch.
one.
She died today.
I felt bad talking bad about the behavioral and like the mental health in El Paso because it's just no resources.
I feel like they need
And there's
to...
good people in the I met good people through the state. When I was getting
yeah.
help through the state, I did meet good people who did have good like hearts and did want to help me.
Yeah.
But the psychiatrist that I was seeing, so I would wait 4 hours to see him. He would speak to me for 5 minutes, up my dose, and then leave me. And he was just free, right? Because the city was helping me.
You paid him for his time.
Yeah.
Veronica Munoz says, hi. Sara Saldivar, she says, the RV looks delicious right now.
Right? If you go now, they have the 2 for $5. You could get 2 gyros for $6. Sponsored by Art. No, I'm just kidding.
I love Arby's melts. That's my favorite.
Arby's Mountain.
And
I've
Mountain
never
Rose.
heard anyone specifically want Arby's. Like if I go out with my friends, like we
Really?
never nobody.
Guys,
I don't
let's
like
let's
Arby's.
go
Love
to Arby's.
Arby's.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone specifically say like
I love their
"Let's go
fries."
to Arby's.
I like their gyros.
Their gyros.
Everything is made
Mhm.
fresh. They never give it to you cold.
Yeah, it's
You always
always
have to
fresh.
wait.
Maybe I'll try it whenever I leave.
You're on the show. You got to go.
I was expecting a mukbang, so I didn't eat before.
Oh, you say you didn't want to buy it.
No, I said I didn't have time because I
Oh.
left my I got here at 7:50. We started at 8, so I wouldn't have had time because it's Pizza Hut, so they make it fresh. So that would have
Oh,
taken.
that's
Yeah,
right.
next time.
Yeah, next time.
Next year. Because the year is almost
Really,
over.
we're
Yeah.
gonna start that joke already.
I know.
See you next year.
See you next year. Never. No. The reason I asked about like therapy is I've never done it,
Yeah.
and right now I'm struggling with connecting.
With
With
people in
connecting
general.
with people.
Yeah, I feel.
Me too. I feel that.
I don't know. I feel myself more and more having out of body experiences.
Disassociated.
Disassociating.
You disassociate. Oh my god, I do that so
I don't
much
know.
now, and I don't know how to
Bring
Get
yourself
back.
back.
bring myself back in the moment like that. Like you
And
start.
then
to-
if somebody messes up that experience, I get pissed. And I hate that. I don't. Why am I getting pissed?
I don't get pissed. I just get like numb, where it's like
if somebody were to bring you back,
huh?
I'm saying in regards to like you're having that out of body experience, and somebody comes in and like, hey, I get mad.
Oh no, I don't get mad. I'm like, hey, like, bring me the fuck back. Yeah. But I get disassociative whenever whenever a friend starts crying to me now. And before I used to not be like that. Like, I would be fine if people like cried to me through tantrums or like whatever like that. Like about their shitty boyfriend or like whatever, But now whenever they start crying, I don't know if I lack empathy now or like what, but I disassociate because I get uncomfortable.
It might be I think it's like to protect yourself, so maybe like your body doesn't want to feel pain, so it kind of leaves the situation on its own.
That's what I do.
Like mentally you check out because
you don't want to break down with it?
And then it's like I try to be empathetic, but like it's kind of fake. I'm just like, oh well, like it you can tell like from my
I do that too.
And I hate it because I used to not be like that. I used to be genuinely like,
oh really?
Yeah, I used to be like that. Like people could throw like I would be put in such like traumatic situations and I would handle it so well, but now I can't.
I'm the opposite right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that you can handle.
Yeah, but I think
that's good.
I think it shows to just the work I've put in this past year.
Yeah, you've been going to therapy.
That's
I've been
true.
going to therapy weekly.
Send me your therapist, please.
I need him to tell me you're doing a good job.
I do take meds too, and I mean, like, I would tell you, I've seen the change in myself, like with antidepressants. I mean, that first 2 weeks suck. When you can't sleep, you're nauseous, you don't know, you have mood swings. Oh my God, the first 2 weeks of antidepressants or anxiety meds suck. But after that, I saw like such a change in myself.
That's why I'm so happy that you're doing this podcast with me. And I understand that you've gone through a lot. And that's why I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can. I'm just like, I don't want to be like a motivational speaker, but like, you can do it. Like,
go off, queen.
Yeah, go off. I need it.
I believe
you put in the work,
Yeah, and I have, and I have to give that to myself that I put in the work, and I mean, I'm really like doing the steps that he's telling me and stuff like that. But it's scary.
It's a hard process, and for you to like overcome that, like, that's awesome.
But it's been super hard.
Yeah, because now
and when you
Mm-hmm.
like get to that next step too, it sucks because like when people are like behind, like not like on the same level as you, it's hard to like kind of go back to that.
Yeah, you can't put yourself back. You can't like rewind yourself to be with. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
That's why I in that aspect I don't know. I don't understand like how people that been with somebody since high school, how they're able to
grow together.
Yeah, like sometimes that person, their significant other, doesn't grow. And they're like, how's that even?
I feel like that's almost impossible. There's no way you can be the same person when you were 15 at 27 or 30 years old.
You cannot.
If you are,
but there's some people that stay in that space.
Yeah, I think it's because they're comfortable, maybe.
But I don't see that bringing anyone joy.
Yeah.
If your partner's like living off of you, like your achievements and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm all living off their dime. That's different.
Well, I mean,
I won't say no to a gift.
Every kiss begins with K.
Diamonds are a girl's
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. But yeah, I have that problem.
You gotta grow.
Huh?
You gotta grow. If you're gonna get married to someone, just know the person you married at the altar is not gonna be the person you're gonna die with.
He's a serial killer the next day.
No, not that. But like, that person's gonna evolve and be different. And you have to be ready.
That's why, like, I would never get married unless I'm with someone for like years and years. I would want to get married when I'm old, when I'm like, oh, okay, I want to die with the person next to me I sleep with every day for the past 45 years. Like, that's when I want to get married, when I'm been in a relationship and we're like 50, 60, like old, Because it's like, you know what? I want to die with you. Like, let's get married. That's when I want to get married. I want to
Marriage
get
for the younger generation is like getting less and less.
When I'm
Yeah,
old,
yes.
The wedding industry is like dying.
Yeah, because people are like, you know what?
Nobody
why am
sees
I
the
gonna,
point in getting
yeah,
married.
because why am I
Yeah.
going to get married at 20,
Going to
25, or
debt.
30 when I know like maybe it'll last
young
at the most like 10 years, you know? Like, and then we're going to have to go through a divorce and all of that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I think,
No.
yeah, marriage is freaking hard. So just don't do it.
life is hard.
Yeah.
What's it called? I don't know. I give major props to people that can stay together for years and grow together. Because I would definitely want to be with somebody that wants to grow, that has that's ambitious and
yeah,
not
has goals and
then
just a nice person overall.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of mean
I'm a nice person. I can barely get somebody to stick around.
No.
Well, okay, but are you looking for nice people too?
I don't know.
Because
think-
sometimes you could be a nice person, but if you're just
No.
with like nightmares of people, then
Yeah.
like, you know, you gotta weed out some stuff too. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say no. I think no is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Just because someone shows interest.
I
doesn't
think
mean
because
that
of the
you
way I grew up, and I didn't really. I saw a lot of dysfunction, and I don't.
So you're comfortable with that.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it's so exhausting.
I know it is. But it feels. Also, it feels like. That sounds nasty. No.
Just kidding.
No. Stop.
No, I just I don't know. It just with my mom, she cheated on my stepdad, and my stepdad would hit her, and he would do drugs, and it was just a lot of dysfunction. Now I'm just like I don't know. I wouldn't know what it would take to have a healthy relationship.
It takes work.
Yeah.
But on both ends, so it's like if you have to find someone who's on the level of you too. It might not start off that way, but like if you're willing to like go on this journey with me, let's do it. But if you're not, then why waste my time?
Do you want to have a little journey with me?
Yeah, say that.
Do you want to be my boyfriend?
Like, why do people are so afraid of honesty? Would it be weird if you told your partner, hey, like I'm about to go on like this journey with myself, and I really like your company. Do you want to join me?
I'm trying this new sex thing. Do you want to?
That's your
Cool with
journey.
me.
If
That's my
your
journey.
if that's your journey,
I want to try butt stuff now.
but tell your partner that in the beginning. This is the
the
journey I'm
beginning?
taking.
Hey, I'm gonna do shit to your ass.
Because then why are you gonna be with some? Okay, let's say you're going on a journey for butt stuff.
Yeah.
And then you start a relationship, you're with someone for a whole year, and then after a year, you're gonna say that you're on this journey? You
Yeah,
just
that makes
wasted all the
sense.
time. Tell them what journey you're taking and see if they wanna
I
like,
like long walks on the
go in
beach,
with you.
butt stuff, and
And then what if the girl says never butt stuff? No, that's a no. Then she's not the one, man.
True.
So then you go to the next one. But
I need to find the one that will let me.
why don't you tell them? Yeah, why don't you tell them like, I'm looking for love, but like you're not being crazy, you're being honest.
Yeah.
I'm looking for love, I'm looking for a partner. And if they're just like, oh, that's too much for me, then that's too much for you.
How much importance is sex in a relationship?
I think it depends
I
on the
I think it should
people.
be that important. I think the connection should be the most important.
Because for me,
I feel sex is important.
I think sex is important, but that's for me, but I don't think that sex is important in every relationship.
Yeah. I think friendship is on the top. I
So
think
you-
it's the most important because I need
Oh,
a
I was
friendship.
gonna say, what if they have a small pee-pee, but you don't even like pee-pee?
Because sex is so much more than size. It's or anything. It's like it's true intimacy. Like it
See,
can't.
it's not all about the size; it's about
It's like the
connection.
Yeah, the connection.
Or how it feels.
Yeah.
Because if you find someone's personality like beautiful, then everything about them just becomes beautiful.
I
so.
think all that matters that you have the connection, your head game is strong, and you love.
Your head game?
Your
I thought you were
head
talking
game
about
is
like mental
strong.
illness game. I didn't think you were talking about fellatio.
Your mental illness.
You were like, head
It's
game is strong. And I'm
strong.
like, yeah, head game's so strong.
Yeah.
You're talking about fellatio. How dare you?
I was talking about fellatio. No, well, yeah, like, I feel like for a guy, that's like,
But if you're only having good sex and then like, and then they're
hey,
punching.
you keep them from longer, no?
Yeah,
No,
but then if they're
'cause,
punching
like-
you in the face, then like what does it matter if you're having good sex if like they're being so abusive to you?
It's because you can have sex with like anyone, like
Exactly, and they don't punch you in the
and
face.
once
But there's
it's,
nothing like good sex.
once it becomes like physical too fast, then that's all it is. You know, like if I go on a date and then like on the first date we do have sex, like then I just view her as like, oh, okay, like nothing serious. Lust, yeah, just lust.
And like, you know, sex is good and all, but like you ever just like sit next to someone and hold their pinky? That's awesome too.
You know what? I'm gonna try that.
I don't fucking hold your pinky.
Yeah, because your head game not strong. Your mental illness.
My head game strong. Okay.
Don't drop your drink
know.
again.
Oh,
It's like all full. And you're like,
becoming bad girls club.
I know.
Get to the chopper.
No.
Yeah, to hold someone's pinky.
Oh shit!
And-
It sounds so different.
That sounds
like
intimate.
without it.
Yeah, but like.
Have you ever locked toes with somebody?
Yes.
Yeah?
Best thing ever.
Yeah?
Have you ever kissed a toe?
No?
No,
Not sexually,
I
but
haven't.
just-
No, I actually haven't.
Okay, you just love that. Okay, you know how you have a baby and you get their little feet. You
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
"Mm."
Oh, yeah, my sons, yeah.
Or a puppy. You get their when you have a puppy, you kiss their little paws.
Oh,
You ever just like have a partner and you're just like, I love you so much. You kiss their big toe
or like their little nose.
or their little nose.
Even if it's not little, like to you, it's like it looks cute.
or like
It's
when
little.
you ever like put your mouth on their tummy and make like, but to a grown man. Have you ever done that?
No, not to a grown man.
Okay, not to a grown man, but has
Hey, guy,
a
you want
woman
me
ever
doing
done
your
that to
thing?
you?
Huh?
Has anybody ever gone?
No, go and blow my tummy.
That's so sad. That's sad. That's better than sex.
Hey, if anybody wants to blow on my tummy, message me. I need to experience this.
Go to OnlyFans and see if anybody.
Go to my own.
Go
Yeah,
to Tinder. Just
Put in
try
your bio.
Tinder.
Just
yeah.
looking for someone to blow my tummy.
Yeah. Hold my pinky.
And I like actually think people would.
Blow on my tummy?
Yeah, like
Oh.
I actually think like young girls would.
For money.
Anybody above 18? Let me know.
18 and above.
18 and above, blow on my tummy.
Just try. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just like when you're in a relationship, take it beyond.
You were saying that you didn't find out that you were bi until marriage. How that happen?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so.
What's your coming out story? I love coming out stories.
Well, it was like very little. So basically what happened was I married my husband and we've always been in a monogamous relationship. But like during the first year, you know, I was living on my own and like I was a young wife or whatever. And I noticed that I've always had feelings for women, for girls. Even when I was in middle school, I was telling them that I went to a counselor because I was so confused about my sexuality. And I told the counselor, I have a crush on this girl. I think I like her. And she said, no, you don't have you're not gay. You just want to be like her.
Fuck that counselor.
So I was like,
The worst fucking advice ever.
I felt that fuck.
So I was like, oh, she's right. She's a counselor. I don't really like her. I just think she's pretty. I just want to be like her because she's pretty.
No,
and I
you
don't
wanted
feel
to
pretty.
be in her.
I wanted to kiss her nose.
Yeah,
I wanted to hold her pinky.
Curl
you
her
want to blow on her
pinky, yeah.
belly.
So then this whole time I just, I always continued dating heterosexually. But then I admitted now, like being in a marriage, talking to my husband, I'm just like, there's a whole part of me I didn't explore, but I know it was in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I never even kissed a girl. I've never been on a date with a girl or had any intimate relations with a girl, not even like flirting or anything, because I was so
Scared.
I was so
Yeah,
scared.
it is nervous because you put yourself out there and you get rejected, or
Yeah.
you know, like
And then
you
not to
do.
mention my family's Catholic and my dad's Catholic, and I've never told my dad like, hey, I'm bisexual or I have feelings, because I'm already married to a guy.
Yeah.
I
Is
did what
it-
he wanted anyways, but I do truly love my husband.
Yeah,
And
of course.
Yeah.
the feelings I have for women don't make my love for him less.
What is
Yeah.
what is your husband saying?
He's at first he was like not about it. He was just like, no, he was just like, you're not gay. Like, you're not gay. He was like the counselor. He was the counselor.
What the heck? No one can
No,
tell you whether you're gay or
He's
not.
like, you just want to be her.
He's like, oh, yeah. He's the same that counselor told me. He had the same counselor. And he's like, oh, you just want to be like
You
him.
just wanna-
And then I was just like, I do, but we're monogamous. And he's like, I would like to stay monogamous, because I brought it up to him, like, is this something I could explore with you? And he was like, no, because you're married to me.
Yeah.
And that's the vow I made to him, to be monogamous. We didn't go into this being open, and I don't think I want to. But I remember this girl came out to me one time. She was here for Christmas, and we were at Prickly, and she was visiting a friend, and she was just like, I have a girlfriend back home, but I don't know how to tell my family. And I was like, you know, it's up to you what you want to say. But I was like, and then she's like, but I think I'm bisexual. I don't want to come out as a lesbian, because she did feel like she still had feelings for boys. And I was like, you can be both. Like,
Yeah, or just pan, where you just love a pansexual, where you just love hearts. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a dick or
You're
just
trans.
trans
like, if
or
you don't
whatever.
have a preference or
Yeah,
anything,
then it's just people. You just love people.
And I was just like, and your partner should be okay with that. Like, in the end, like, Jaime is okay with who I am, because I choose him in the end. And it doesn't matter what kind of sexual feelings I have towards
Give
other
him a
people.
few years, maybe you'll.
No, he's cool now about it. He
Oh,
thinks it's
okay,
funny.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, in the beginning, when I was like trying to figure it out, he was just like, well, you married me, so you can't. But then,
Now he's cool.
yeah, but I mean, I don't act on it.
Yeah.
I do like.
You just
mention
know
it.
now.
I just know. I do know. I know.
Now you know your full self.
Yeah.
It's called non-binary.
Mm-hmm.
So for people that don't know, the people that are don't identify themselves
With any
as a
gender.
woman,
Oh,
or as
non-binary.
a non-binary.
Oh, non-binary. Yeah, that's where they identify as
They,
like,
them.
they, them. Just
You know what?
But that's more gender, because gender and sexuality is different.
different.
Yeah.
So Veronica Munoz is saying, sex is very important. It's important to make your partner partner feel wanted, which is eventually what makes your partner fall out of love. The lack of wanted.
The lack of
It's 'cause-
sex can be perceived
I mean,
as
it can show
Yeah.
lack
flaws in
of
the relation-
interest.
Yeah.
It's because everyone's love language is different. Like, my love language is quality time. My love language is like, there's even a test. I think like affection is like my fourth. So it's not
So
like,
it's low.
yeah, it's
See,
low.
that's what
My
I'm saying, like-
sister's is like last. Like, she has 0 because she doesn't, she's
Really?
not that really affectionate.
She's
And that's not what she tells
affectionate.
me.
Yeah, she's not.
Phaedra, shut up.
I know, shut
Phaedra
up.
That's what she. Okay.
Phaedra's not affectionate.
Yeah, she's
No,
not.
but
With her
she-
boyfriends, she's not. Like, she doesn't like PDA. She took like
Oh,
4
yeah,
months
yeah.
to have sex with the guy that she's been with for a year. Like, 4 months. Like, she's not affectionate. Like, she wants her, like, and then my love language, like, I'm not as much as her, but like my affection is probably like second to last or third to last. But my first one is quality time. That's like, if you have time for me, like, that's my love language. Like, I love you if you have time for me, because I get obsessed whenever I like someone. I want to see them like
You
every
wanna be
single
there all-
day. Yeah, like every day, like, come with me to do this, come with me to do that.
Oh,
And then
okay.
like, yeah. And then I will take our breaks, but then it's like, come back again. And then what is it? Like, my mom's like love language is gift receiving. Like, that's her first one.
That's my husband's is gift receiving.
Yeah, she gets so happy with roses, gift receiving, like everything. But yeah, everyone's love language is different. So like, sex could be on the top for, I think, you probably if you
Yeah,
took
I
that
think-
test. So it seems like it.
Yeah.
And for that person that said that sex is super, super important.
Veronica Munoz says, well, the main key is respect.
Yes.
You respect, you don't cheat, you don't
Yeah.
hurt, you don't abuse
Yeah.
in any way.
Yeah, you're not
And that's these are all,
threatened
Yeah,
by
respect.
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
these are things that should be talked about in the beginning of the relationship.
It's because they don't teach nothing important in school.
Right? They don't tell you.
They
how
should
to
have like
manage your
a
bank
relationship
account.
like class and like how to treat a girl, how like stuff like
class
that.
of love languages,
Yeah,
like-
love
yeah.
languages. Yes, exactly. They
That'd
don't
be
teach
cool.
anything important in school.
I need
That'd be
words of
cool.
affirmation and
Oh yeah,
affection.
that's my second one. Words of affirmation. Like if you tell me like, "Oh, you're doing good," I'm like,
Oh, I
you know,
love it.
me too. That's my second
I
one.
love a good break a leg.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me to break a leg.
Yeah, and just be there. You know, like be there.
I like that,
and
too.
everything. Yeah, you're like, yeah, that's like on the bottom of mine.
No, I like words of affirmation.
Yeah.
I love to be told that I'm pretty, that you love me, that you're still in love with me today, that you're gonna love me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm obsessed. And then affection. I want to be like I want to be holding you or touching your pinky or intertwining our toes.
No.
Like I just have to be like that.
Yeah.
No, I think mine, it would be affection,
Mhm.
words of affirmation,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and sex.
Well, that's what touching is.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
passion?
affection is
Affection?
it's
Oh,
like
it's
sex.
sex?
It goes with sex.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then it'll be,
And then it's gift giving and quality time.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which-
that's a book? That was, you guys read a book or what was
Oh no, it's like an online thing.
Well,
like you
there's
take a
there's
test.
a book about
there
it,
probably is
but
a
you can
book
go
about it.
online
Yeah.
and
that's
take the
fine.
test.
Do you guys mind
You can just Google like
Love
Word,
language
love languages,
test.
and you find
yeah,
out.
love language. Google love language test.
If you want to know your partner, like how to make them happy, you got to know how
and
to
then yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
give them love the way they want to receive it and how
Yeah.
you want to receive it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole learning experience.
Yep. Are we closing?
No, we're not closing it. Huh?
What time is it?
20 minutes, guys, 20 minutes. You need some water?
I thought we were ending
I'm
at
good.
10.
Well, we started late.
Oh, true.
If you want to go.
She's like,
I need to be
appointment at 10:10. So I need to leave exactly. at
My
10.
family is waiting. No. What else did we have on that list?
Okay, let's see.
Bring out that list again.
Bring out the list
Let's see,
about the
let's see.
information.
Okay, let me look at your list. Trusting people, forgiving people.
Mm-hmm.
Does the new generation love talking about their feelings? Not really.
I feel like they're becoming less.
You think so? If you look at the change in music, it's all my love is suicidal. You know what I mean? It's all like
Like
depressing.
sad.
Yeah. If you really listen to music nowadays,
Well, maybe they're not like saying how they feel out loud that they're putting into songs.
I feel like it's more this newer generation is being more vocal about. But I think they're probably
They are.
overdoing it.
Yeah, they're overdoing. Yeah.
Well,
I
maybe
think
oversharing.
Yeah,
oversharing's
they
the issue.
overshare things that like. It's like it's like I find it like like that's kind of cool that they feel confident enough to like share, but it's like a lot, so it's like I get confused like do they just want attention? Like I know like they're actually going through it, but it's like why are they posting it like on Instagram or like Twitter and stuff?
I feel like the newer generation that's becoming famous are getting in trouble for oversharing. Like I heard about I forgot this girl. She had an OnlyFans and she shared a video of her when she was a kid.
Oh yeah.
She sold it for like $3, and it was a video of her as a kid taking off her underwear or didn't want to put on her underwear.
Oh, Gabby DiMartino.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that on OnlyFans.
And then they
Oh
were saying
my
that
god.
it was child pornography.
Yes,
right?
cause she tricked everyone into
But she didn't think about it at that time. She said.
She's so out of reality is what she said, that because like she, you know, on OnlyFans she had messaged like a few people that's like, keep my panties on, and it was like a home video of her like when she was like 3, 4, 5 or whatever without her panties that she didn't want to put on, but like she marketed it as like her
As an adult.
as an adult being naked, you know, on OnlyFans.
But at first,
and her account even got disabled and stuff because she like made all these people like download child porn. Like that's disgusting.
Yeah,
but when she first responded, she was just like, "It's a joke. You guys take it too serious."
And then it's like, who jokes? That's not a joke. That's not funny.
Yeah, I don't think she did it as a joke. I think she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, and she's 25. Like,
Oh yeah, she's 25.
she's 25. So it's like, yeah.
Well, yeah, sadly, stuff is like to the other of the day. I don't know. This child pornography is like a big.
It's
dark-
disgusting.
Oh yeah, but these people didn't know they were buying like child.
Yeah, because they thought it was gonna be her.
Or even worse, the people who didn't know
they-
what they were getting into and they're buying it.
I don't think
disgusting.
nobody knew though,
What-
because it was like blurred out. Like you have to buy it first to see.
To see what it was.
Yeah.
I have a son, and I was thinking about like, what is a good age to get him a phone?
11, more than 11, I say.
Yeah, it's
I
like
say
sixth grade,
middle school.
yeah.
Yeah, like 6th grade, 7th grade. You know,
So
just like
eleven?
not like an Apple one, just like a little.
I was
get-
thinking of like a flip phone, maybe.
Yeah, like a flip, because that's how I started.
Jitterbug. Remember jitterbugs?
I don't know.
You know, just so he can call you, text you, and stuff like that. Like he doesn't need.
Yeah, the jitterbug only has 3. You can call 911, you, or the grandma.
Oh, I got that phone one time when I was 18 and got in trouble. When
you
I was
can
doing
only
drugs
call-
and stuff, so they took away my phone and yeah.
They gave you jitterbug.
Yeah, literally something like that, where it was only like 911, my mom's number, and that's it. That's all I could do.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
safe. You just need to call. I remember waiting, I don't know if you did, but like in middle school, I didn't have a cell phone. So you just wait for the phone at the office so you can call them to pick you up. I'm going to be here, Mom.
I had a cell phone a little bit, but I had like minutes.
I mean,
But I would use the house phone like crazy.
I don't know. My first phone that I got was like probably like in 5th grade or something, and it was just like a little Samsung Slide. It was like $50 and.
do you have
like
a house
that.
phone
Do you
now?
think?
I don't have a house phone.
Do you have a house phone?
Right now, no.
Me either.
It's so weird
But
to
do
have
you-
a. Nobody has a house phone now. Like it's so weird to have one.
Yeah, you have a cell phone.
With
Yeah, we have a house
Spectrum,
phone
I get,
here
like,
at
a
the studio.
landline, but I don't actually have a phone. I have like a phone number that I guess
Yeah,
people
yeah.
could call, but I don't know it.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
I
I
have
have
a phone.
Spectrum too, so maybe I do have like a landline phone,
Yeah, like
but
they
I don't
make
have.
you get a landline.
Oh, they
with
do?
yeah, they make you get a landline with the Wi-Fi.
Oh, it sucks. Spectrum Wi-Fi sucks. Oh, it's always like in and out. It just fucking sucks.
But do you think like as far as like for that like for my kid to be like healthy mentally, like you think just having that phone limited kind of
Yes.
would put me in a situation where he would sneak away to talk to his friends?
No, okay.
You know
You
what
know
I
what
mean?
you should do? Like, get
Can you
him
talk
a
to his friend
phone.
online, though?
Get him a phone, but like track him. Like, have a app where it's like you get his messages and stuff, but don't let him know. My sister told me that she would do that with her kid, and I was like, oh.
I don't want to
that's-
see all that. no.
That's so like.
It's an invasion of privacy, but they won't know. So it's
Oh my
like,
god! If my parents saw what I was texting, I was like,
do it in middle
nothing
school.
bad, but
It wasn't nothing
very
bad.
sweet.
Yeah, it's more like cut because in middle
like,
school that's
I'm
when
so
you
obsessed with
begin
Jason.
cussing.
He's so
Oh
cute.
yeah, you start.
That's when you start cussing. One time, my mom. Okay, I saw The Wolf of Wall Street, and anyone who's seen that movie, like, it has a lot of cussing. I saw that like in 8th grade, 7th grade. So, and my friend saw it too. So we started texting each other like, "You motherfucker, cocksucker, you don't suck." Like that. And then my mom found my phone, and she was genuinely concerned. She was like, "Why are you talking like?" She got so mad. I cried because I felt so bad.
The Wolf
And I
of
was
Wall
like-
Street.
You haven't seen it with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah. I'm like,
and
I just
stuff.
saw it like a few years ago. I can't believe it's 8th grade for you.
Yeah.
So I was laughing because because I saw it like on a trip in Ruidoso with friends. I was like 23.
Yeah, I saw it when my aunt took me. My mom didn't even know my aunt took me. It was so awkward too because I was with my aunt. There's so many sex scenes and stuff like that, and like she just like talked.
Or she spreads her legs.
Yeah, like it was just awkward as fuck. But like
a bunch of 8th graders like talking like the Wolf of Wall Street. That's intense.
dude, yeah, that's how we were. Yeah, in my science class, because we all watched it, and we would be like, "You cocksucker," because it was like all these new bad words that I never even heard of. So like we would text each other like that, like, "Hey, what you doing, cocksucker?" And then like my mom saw that, and like she talked to my dad, she talked to my sister. It was like an intervention, and they made like a big deal,
like
and I cried. Yeah, Mexicans
hate when women cuss.
Yeah.
Like my husband like grew up thinking that women should not cuss.
My mom, she does not. She'll say like the F, but she's also a middle school teacher, so she's used to not cussing at all. So like sometimes she'll be like, "Oh, she was such a bitch." And she'll even pause because she does not cuss. Yeah, because she's not. She doesn't cuss. So like. Now she's fine with me cussing and stuff. Yeah. I've made my mom more open-minded because of what I put her through.
Didn't you tell your about the strap-on you bought?
Oh, yeah, I showed her, too, and everything. She was like, "I don't want to see that. Get away." Because I brought a strap-on because this girl said that she was down to try it. And then the next day, I brought it right away, and I told her about it. And then the next day, her aunt died. So and then like she kind of she just wasn't in the mood. Yeah, so then like and it's expensive. Like it's expensive, and I brought the cleaner out. I don't even know why I brought the cleaner. It's they like tried to sell you like as much as possible. I spent like $60-$70.
Have you sold it?
I haven't sold it 'cause I don't know who would buy that.
You
I don't want to put
it.
Yeah, it's unused. I don't want to
like,
put that on my story and be like, "Okay, guys, so I got this strap on."
If you guys message us now, you can buy the strap-on dildo.
Yeah, from Donnie, DONNIE_VASQUEZ. I have a dildo that's unused. I have the cleaner too that's not even opened. If anybody wants a strap on.
How many inches?
I don't know, but it's pretty thick and it's pretty big, honestly.
If you want it thick.
I don't know if this is weird, but like, what color is it?
It's pink. And then the
cute.
strap-on
That's
thing
cute.
is purple. So it's pink and purple.
That's cute. I like that it's not like a flesh color.
Oh, ugh, no.
It's more fun
That's
that
to be
way.
pretty.
It has,
Fantasy.
yes. I don't want it to look like a real one.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I brought it, and then like literally the next day, her aunt died. So I was like, "Oh shit!" And we had just started talking, so I was like,
I'm
"Oh."
pretty sure this will like.
And then like
this
we
toy
just
will see the light of day eventually. If you keep
hopefully,
with it.
yeah. I mean, it's just been in my closet. Unused. But yeah,
I can't even imagine talking to my dad about any of this.
I'm very open with my mom. She's very open-minded. Before she used to be super close-minded, but I think like after everything, like
Having a child like you. And
having a child like me that went through like
like-
drug addiction and everything, like it just made her more open-minded. Because before she used to be like so against weed, and then like one summer I was just like smoking weed like the whole time, and then I stopped, and she was like, "Oh my god, you stopped smoking weed." She's like, "How cute," like that. But before, she would have never been like that. Like she would have kicked me out if there was like even
a hint.
of weed. Yeah, but like I've made her more open-minded.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like my mom's like, I can talk about her, I mean to her, like about like anything. So
I feel like I'm already open-minded. I wonder what my son would teach me as he's older.
Imagine
That would be
he's
nice.
Like, he's like all like buttoned up, and he's like, "Dad, you're disgusting."
Dad, you're
I know, right?
He's a big businessman.
He's like a Christian.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Imagine.
All right. He's
I
a
always
prime
wonder,
minister.
like, what if I have kids and then they're
No.
like conservative, and I'm like the hippie parent, and I'm just
Imagine
like,
your child
who are
became
you?
like a
I know, that would be
Republican.
really
It's
weird.
like, why?
I always think if I want to carry the child or my wife. I always think about that. If I'm like, do I want to carry it? Or, because I kind of do, but if my wife really wanted to, then I'd be like, okay, yes, because I'm on the...
You could take turns.
Yeah,
Oh, if you have more than one child.
yeah. If, I don't know.
Is kids something you want?
I don't know. I'm still really young because, like, I don't know. Like, it's hard because it's like, fuck, you
Like,
have like this
forever?
human. It's
Yeah.
forever, and you have this human life. Like childhood development.
Yeah,
it's very crucial. Like anything can really
Oh yeah.
can really like traumatize them. Like even a pet dying can traumatize how they view death. You know, even like little things. You know.
I heard that you're supposed to give like your child a pet so they know about death.
Oh, they can learn naturally.
Yeah, still when the family
see?
member
But
comes.
you have to like say, you have to like talk to them and be like, okay, so your pet died, and go through the emotions with them like healthy, you know, like, so like it's like hard, like you have to really like it's like just crucial, like it's so crucial. I don't want to fuck up someone's life.
I want to be there when my son like gets his heart broken. I want to be like, oh my God,
You know what?
all these hoes.
A coworker's like son went through a heartbreak, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
was there with him when he was going through it, and she was telling us about the heartbreak, and everybody at work was crying.
Oh.
Really?
It was so sad. We were all going through the heartbreak with the little boy because we were remembering our first
Well, he had
heartbreak.
all.
Yeah, the girlfriend broke up with him, and he was like, my heart hurts so much, and he was crying. And she was telling us, and we were all crying, and I'm like, oh my God, I never even thought of the heartbreak of my child. That's sad. Like one day
Gonna
you're
ruin me.
yeah, he's gonna be crying at you about a girl or a boy, whatever he chooses.
Yeah,
I want to be crying
that's
with him.
crazy. I haven't even had a heartbreak. I think I've.
You?
Yeah, I haven't had one.
What?
Yeah, I've broken someone's heart. Like my sophomore year, I had a boyfriend for a few months, but he really liked me. And then that's when it was like sophomore year, and that's when I started going with my other friends, like smoking weed, you know, drinking, going to the parties, you know, like that. And he was so heartbroken that I would do that and everything. So then like I broke up with him, and he like I literally had to go like to my classes like a different way because he knew my classes, and he would try to talk to me like all the time and be like come up to me like crying and stuff, and I would be like, oh my God, get away from me. I hate being smothered. Yeah, like I told you, my affection is like second to last, so it's like no. Like he even like messaged my sister like through DMs, and my sister was like, you need to just like give her space.
Oh,
I don't think I've
I'm
ever
obsessed.
broken anybody.
So I've never been heartbroken. I've been obsessed where I'm like, oh my God, I want to see this person like every day, but I haven't been heartbroken.
I've been obsessed before.
Yeah, I've been obsessed. We've all been obsessed.
Yeah, like
Where you're like, God damn it, just answer me.
well, this was
What?
before text messaging. So
That
it's
shower
just, like,
doesn't take an hour.
when you're writing in your diary, like
I never wrote in a
you never
diary.
wrote it like literally.
I've started like
diary.
5 diaries, but I've never continued.
Diary.
I've always wanted to, but like it's just not me, you know. I write on my notes, you know, like
Oh,
lyrics and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
or poems or whatever. I write on my notes, but like I can't write a diary and be like, this happened today and blah
I've
blah
been
blah.
trying to journal more.
I think it would make
It's
me
very
cry.
healthy to journal though.
But then I
Yeah,
get
I
embarrassed reading what I wrote. Do you ever feel that way? Where
Today,
you're just like,
broccoli. Well, yeah, when I read back my like.
No,
music
sometimes I
lyrics,
delete my notes on
and
my
it seems
phone
so
because
important
I'm
at the
like,
time, and then like you read it later, you're like, oh my God, my life is so sad.
I know, I'm like, oh my God, I'm being so negative. Like, get this shit out of my phone. Like, I'm like, whoa, I was having a negative day that day.
One time I wrote, and this was recently, a 27-year-old married person. I
Yeah.
wrote, "War is so bad."
War so
I
bad.
was like, I hate war. It's so bad. And then I was reading, I was like, oh, what a thought, Celeste.
So bad. Damn, that's crazy.
War's like bad. And
War?
I'm like, and at the time when I wrote it, I was like, literally thought I did something. I was just like, yeah, war is bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
You
the
felt
masses
like you
not know?
broke
Yeah, I was
a.
like, I need to tell people war's bad.
Facebook gives you an option where you can go back, you know, to the whatever.
Oh, your timeline?
Yeah, your
Oh
timeline.
man,
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
some
hey.
stupid shit when
Oh
I go
my
on my
God.
timeline.
Does Instagram have that or like any other app? That, you know, like
Yeah. Instagram now,
Snapchat
yeah.
too. Like
Oh, yeah, it
Oh,
gives you
yeah.
your
show you
memories, and I'm just
stuff.
like, I look so different. I like,
Yeah, my spelling back then was.
I like it.
I love it though, because
Me
I'm
go
like,
home
oh,
now.
I see myself going to. I was like, oh man, I was so dumb.
Yeah, like I see like me all fucked up, like my first year of college and stuff. It's like my 3rd year now, but like my first year, like I really did not take it serious. I was just
Oh, really?
crazy. But yeah, so I see like those memories and I'm just like, oh my god, like how did I even survive like my freshman year of college? Like doing all this shit. Like I cannot. My freshman year of college, I would not stay at home. I was never at home. Like I would be at home for like at the most like a few hours and I'd be like, okay, I can't. Like I wasn't content with being by myself. Now I am. And like now I love like being at home like by myself. But before I could not be by myself.
I do like being at home now. That's
Yeah,
like,
and it's
the pandemic has
I love
really-
it. I love it now because well, it started like last year maybe, like where I was like, wow, like I'm actually content like being by myself. And then once you find that contentment like within yourself, like it's like the most awesome thing ever.
Yeah.
I
You
feel
just-
like I just feel like over not being able to do things. I don't mind being at home not doing it, but like on my own free will. But what gets me mad about the pandemic is if people tell me that I can't go to bars. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go to bars, but I want to have the option not to say no.
Right, you want to have that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I just miss dance.
Well, there's a vaccine out now.
I know, but by the time we get it,
Have you seen the videos of where these people from El Paso are taking it, but they're saying like it looks like they're just putting air, or it's like it looks
I don't
empty.
know. It's just crazy.
The first people to get it were the nurses, the staff from
Yeah,
UMC,
UMC.
mm-hmm.
the public hospital
Yeah.
here. So there was like 5 of them, and then they show a video of one like getting it but not getting it. Like it looked like it was
Yeah, it was already
in there, but it wasn't really.
and you
Like,
just pretending.
yeah, they're just like pressing it like all lightly.
I don't know why that is. If it that worries me.
That's trending.
Yeah.
That's trending, guys. That's trending.
It
We
is
have-
trending.
We have 3 minutes, guys.
Okay,
wanna-
so let's start closing.
Yeah. Any
Um,
questions? Any last minute?
Any last
thoughts?
questions? Any comments?
So
No.
during
Nobody loves us.
Today was a little bit more slow.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys, the RV sign is off already. So
Oh, they're closed. It's
yeah.
already 10.
They close at 10. I think
okay.
it turns off at 10. or 10:30.
Okay.
just like the Arby's sign, we gotta go.
We gotta
Um,
go.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's gonna be the last one for the year.
Woo!
Next year,
Good job.
this started as a thing I always wanted to do. Always wanted to bring people like Celeste and Donnie
Me specifically.
onto.
Just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding.
And next year you're going to do like songwriters, producers, and stuff.
Next-
Strippers. When you said strippers on your
Oh my
story, I
God.
was like, yes,
You know
bitch,
what?
yes, bitch.
I think that would be so.
Drag
You should
queens.
like go over to
Yeah.
like message the OnlyFans girls. See
You
if they'll
should.
do a podcast with
You
It's
should.
great
Oh my
promotion.
god, you really should. And drag queens too.
Yeah, you can get like the
We want to be
a local sex worker.
like drag queens and strippers. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, see, that would be fun. That would
Yeah.
be really
And
fun.
many.
Definitely, I do have. I wanted to see if I would be able to do this. Something like this takes a team. Thank God for Beanalog Studios for giving me this chance to really put something like this together. And these past 4 episodes were just to see if it would work. And definitely it looks like something that could work, and eventually want to, of course, bring you guys back on for future episodes. But I do want to expand next year, bring artists, producers, strippers, everybody to the table, and just have a good conversation, have a good time. I named the show Midnight Porridge because pouring our hearts out, pouring some drinks, real shit, raw shit. I think in a time like this, we need just true honesty. But thank you Thank you for this opportunity to bring entertainment to you through Facebook and through YouTube. Thank you again to Donnie for coming in.
You're welcome.
And Celeste, where
for
can
having
they
me.
find you?
I know. Thank you for having me. It's always so fun.
At _Celeste on Instagram, probably. And then I'll probably I do eating shows and stuff on there too, and I'll probably be uploading like eating shows on
Fun. I
YouTube.
fucking love.
We need some ASMR.
Yeah, some ASMR. Maybe I'll invite Donnie and she can
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
I would love that. And I want to do a lot of local. I've already done a mukbang with what's it called? Lemonade beaters.
Oh, yeah.
Lemon beaters. And I want to do more local food.
Yeah, that would be nice. So if you guys can go ahead and follow her and watch her in her journey as she tries to do this.
My way through El Paso.
Eat her way through depression.
Yes, we
from the
love
2020.
Yes.
That's the motto.
And where could they find you, Don?
And then you can find me on Instagram. It's DONNIE_VASQUEZ. It's literally just my name. I'm not creative enough to make like a cool ass username. I've always since middle school just used Donnie Vasquez, my first and last name. That's my Snapchat too. So
You guys can go and follow her. Of course, they're gonna be back.
We better.
Next year is gonna be a good year. Nothing but positivity and love. If you guys want to support the show, I am selling merch. Go ahead and hit me in the
they're
DMs.
cute. The dye is awesome. He
I do
tie-dyes
tie-dye
really good.
shirts.
Yeah, and the cute anime girls.
Yeah, and the anime for the Midnight Porch.
Midnight Porch.
And go ahead and whoever's watching, whoever shared this page, go ahead and like the Facebook page, PapaBear. And if you can follow me on Instagram at Mr. PapaBear, PapaBear, or you can follow the show's page at Midnight Porridge, just the way it's spelled on the live. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good time.
Happy New Year.
Hope you guys drank a bottle of wine like we did. And
Happy holidays and happy New
Happy holidays,
Year, guys.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Anal.
And we're out. Let's go right now.
Woo.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do this.
Can I still hear myself? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can sing, but I don't want you guys to hear.